What up? Welcome to episode 17 of Real Cool, the best TaleSpire stream on the planet and surrounding neighboring planets as well. Also the only one. But
fuck Venus's streams right out of town.
Yeah.
We go hard on Venus.
Venus is mean.
Bitch.
Well, I guess, do we have announcement / anything, or should we just get on in, go balls deep?
I do want to say real quick, thank you, Patrick, for the donation of the Deck of Many Things and the Deck of Many Fates from
hell yeah.
Stratagem. There's two decks. Deck of Many Things I'm familiar with. The Deck of Many Fates I am not, but I'm just going to go through a couple of cards here.
Why don't you give them a little quick shuffle and do a drawing?
Oh, you want me to do a drawing?
Yeah,
okay.
See how tonight's going to go.
If you pull the death card, you can't play with us.
Okay, I'll just...
you can't sit with us.
You're out. You're out.
Okay,
and this is how tonight will go.
Yeah, let's do some shuffling. Now, this is the Deck of Fates, not Things, so... Is anybody else familiar with this deck?
No,
I'm not. Give us a quick rundown.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to read you some cards, but you told me to pull one, so I'm just going to pull one.
Yeah, pull one and read that one.
All right, it is Orchard. Mm-hmm. There's the artwork.
Very cool.
Nice little tree.
Okay.
It reads...
Very cool art.
You gain the seed of a fruit tree. If you plant it... Oh, this is for Pam.
This is actually... You know, I kind of believe in tarot card readings now. They're just... All right.
What if you were a tarot card person who just accidentally bought the wrong thing and like there's a demon chasing you who wants revenge? They're like, what? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. The cards told me. You have a kingdom now, I guess.
They're just using a deck of many things.
Yeah, they're just like really confused tarot readings.
Ooh, what void. Oh, that does not look good.
What does the seed do?
So you gain the seed of a fruit.
You can't just ask a boy that.
That's true.
Jesus Christ.
What that seed do?
If you plant it, it grows to fruition in 7 days. Unless the tree is chopped down, it provides unlimited food and sustenance forever.
Takes me 7 minutes.
Okay.
So that's pretty dope.
Pretty baller. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
So that one was for Pam. I'm going to pull one for Coben.
Quick notes.
Aperture. Right. An interdimensional portal appears leading to any one place of your choosing. It remains open for 1 hour.
Yeah. So.
And the campaign is derailed. No. All right. Well, hell yeah.
So yeah, there's
no
some
stream,
fun,
no stream next week.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
an
no
announcement.
stream next week.
That is an announcement. We are off next week for the gold
Danny's
turkey
talk,
day.
he said, I won't do it.
I won't.
And there we go.
I fucking won't.
He simply, like, we begged.
No.
So it is primed up for a nice blackout Wednesday stream. Which
Oh
would
yeah,
be,
we could have one of those.
hilarious.
Oh, that would have been fun.
But
That's a one shot. That's not a main campaign.
yeah, you're right.
I got to get Togo out.
Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
might not
Well-
even do 5e. We may do everyone is Jeff. I've been wanting to run that for a while.
Jeff?
My name's Jeff.
Everyone's hiff.
Hiff?
If.
Hell yeah. Cool. Well, if that's all we got, then let's fucking get after it, boys.
Ah, sometimes it's good just to be right back in this voice and then everything feels nice. Last week, a trial of the prosecutor Quoben and crew went poorly, and in front of the Shobai remaining council member. And off in a scuff, the
That's a
state
great group name.
left to basically go off on a hunt to clear the group's energy, reset, kill some beings. And on that hunt, they've gone back to Pam's homeland, the Wilderose Estuary, where the Wilderose River spills off into the Gulf of Gosano. Very place rich with life, but a group looking to take one life from the area is arriving. What will happen this week on Roll Cool? Find out now. Ciao.
Guys,
Yeah.
that's the name. The
What, did I
prosecution. That's the group name. That's a good group name.
Name. That's a
The
pretty good name.
prosecution.
I
Yeah.
think that's it.
And it's kind of on point because the prosecution rests its case. And, like, we rested a case or two.
I don't hate it.
We'll just never go back.
It's not
to it.
like we've had way worse ideas.
Yeah.
Called
That's
the
true.
5 trials, too.
That's worse.
Is it?
Is
I
it?
think so. I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the worst one.
But it's worse. Okay.
But no.
All right. So
It's
Think about
open.
it. Think about it,
open-
though. Just-
okay,
just
I'll
think
sit
about
on
it.
it. I'll
Yeah,
sit
just
on
think
it. Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
as you guys head east, that's not the right sound.
There's a cow.
Just fucking cow.
There's cows to the east.
Goddamn sheep. Hold on.
Oh god, there's a lot of wildlife.
Yep. That's much better. Okay, so as you guys headed east outside of the town of Mylari, back to Pem's hometown. Pem, you've recently, just over the last month, planted all of your seeds, leaving you an empty bag. But you know that you're heading back home, that it'd be a good idea to drop off to your Archdruid and show him the empty bag as a.
I'm gonna warn him about my Lari also and how it's fucked.
All right.
Oh yeah, we
But
gotta get
as
some
you
of
guys
your
are-
druids in there.
As you guys are getting a little closer, you start to see the fields, the prairie fields, being burned at the end of the season by a lot of figures standing on the edge of it, almost like in circle areas of the crop, and straight up fields of fire to your north and south. But around here, near the estuary, so where the estuary is, is where it spills off into the ocean. So there's lots of sandbars and stuff where people just kind of live on. And very swampy, but brackish water and rich with wildlife here, as kind of the fresh water meets this salt water. And there's not really a town here, or like infrastructure wise. It's more like, people come and go, live off the lands, and your circle of wildfire druids is from here, and the area which your archdruid Trill, at least is what you know him by, where his hut would be. But as you guys kind of walk into this area, it's probably approaching dusk as you can't really tell if it's turning dusk or if that's just from the wildfire kind of fire off into this lighting up the sky. But if you guys like to go over anything on the trip, or whatnot, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, how long was the trip?
It's probably like a full day of traveling. Like, it didn't reach another day, but like you left in like early in the morning, you'd get there late at night, just on foot. So,
Okay.
I'm not so sure that leaving without saying anything is the best choice, but here we are.
I don't think they deserve anything from us after that farce. We've given them enough already. I don't think we even need to go back.
What do you think, Serge? Are you thirsty?
Yes. I think we should see it through. At least go back, see what they decide, let the people know. If
That lion was clearly corrupt.
Well, then tell the people that. Tell the followers there. Just don't leave them to their own devices. That would be bad.
The trial's public knowledge and had like an audience. Like, they saw it.
They were
Right?
there.
It was a
It
public
was.
trial, right?
yeah.
I thought it was kind of private. Sorry. Well,
The people know it's not. That town is forsaken. That tree that they cling so closely to, as if it has some kind of holiness, is just rotted to the core with corruption.
I don't
you
know
say
about
so.
all that. It seemed like just a tree. Didn't it, Pam? It was just a tree. It was a big tree, but it was
I
just
think
a tree.
we should seek the Archdruid's advice.
On
about
whether or not it
Larry.
was just a tree? Oh, okay.
Another fucking druid.
We are not like those others. I think you
hope
know that by now.
I hope so. I feel I've been put in a bad mood. So Pem, are we close? I guess we can see smoke and people burning things. Is this normally on fire around here?
We're here. This is it.
And is this where the creature was nearby, or is this we took a slight detour?
We could ask
It was
around.
a slight detour, but it was in a like lookout point over the river that's just north of the estuary by a few miles.
Well, I suppose if we need to seek some advisement, we can do that, and then ask around if there's anyone who knows anything about the creature. Any sightings or tracks seen, devoured carcasses, left bitten in half by giant jaws of doom. What kind of creature is this? We didn't really ask many questions.
It's
wait, no. Swing kind of had an idea, right? Swing, tell him.
yeah, it's kind of like a bear gorilla with 4 arms. They are green arms, and his forearms are also green.
Right.
And then there are legs and a lot of teeth.
And his girlfriend's name? It's a deep cut. Sorry.
I think there's only one.
The deep.
I think it was Jessica.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, then I suppose that we should. I don't know. I feel like Corbin's out of it. He says about himself to himself. He talks like this when he's down.
Oh.
is everything okay, Corbin?
No. No. You try to save a town from vampires, you kill them, and then the man who is fostering the evil and the people in charge are part of it. Clearly part of the evil, and there's no legal thing we can do about it.
Well, if it's any consolation, I think we took care of the vampires for now.
Well, you saw the mist. It's gone somewhere. I don't think we killed it.
No, but it's probably out of town, or at least that mansion is gone.
Yeah, all the work he was doing is destroyed. There's no way he's coming back.
Maybe we check in on the town in a couple of months, see how they're doing, see if the new leaders are that corrupt.
Aladar is a snake in the grass, and he'll rebuild and continue to exploit the people of that town. And the druids are party to it. They simply don't care about the people. They're clearly in it for some kind of power grab. I don't know what they want. What if those underground layers are involved somehow? That underground god or demigod or whatever they were giving the things to. But
is there a druid here, Pims, that you know that we could send to Mylari as acting archdruid for a time?
I think we should ask.
you should probably lead the way since it's your town.
I think we should go to the Archdruid and talk to him.
Yeah, I'll see if he knows anything about what we can do with this. And I'll gesture to pull out the other Archdruid's necklace.
Yeah.
Who is no longer with us. God rest him.
No, fuck him.
Yeah, I think we need to find him and tell the
Fuck that
story.
guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, we'll lead the way.
I will lead the way.
All right. You know that Trill usually takes on a little. He has basically staked claim at a sandbar. At one point, you guys have to walk by. There's small little handcrafted, druid-crafted bridges, but flowing water that goes out into the ocean. As here now at the estuary, you can see kind of up what is a mostly straight river into the north. You see the large Tomorrow tree in your end of your vision, and then to the south is wide open ocean with just some few islands out, and you can see one poking out that's built more vertical than the others, which some of you would know as none of you would know because you're all kind of druidy sort of people. Quoben might, if you want to make a history check. The rest of you come from Surge 2.
That I didn't pay very much attention to. 13!
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm proficient in history. I'll take a stab.
Yeah.
Where is... There it is. Hey. 9.
9? Quoben, you would know it is not a mountain or something that sticks out. It is the city of Vysog, which is a...
Oh, we can see it from here?
Yeah, it sticks out. It's built vertically of basically it started with a shipwreck, and then they slowly started building onto it as a really cursed storm threw a boat on top of a very giant kind of spire-like thing sticking out of the ocean, and it's slowly been built upon and with wood and other ship parts and pulleys and galleys and lots of gunpowder in the air.
Wretched hive of scum and villainy.
That is true. And as you guys walk across the estuary, Pem, you see the Archdruid's hut, and there's just a small little fire, and you guys see an older elf. If what an elf would look like if he was hundreds and hundreds of years old. They don't age too quickly, but he does have a little bit of
his sharp cheekbones have saggy flabs.
Yeah, and he's got a little bit of a hunch to him and kind of walks with a slight hobble. But he's wearing mostly just animal leathers, just kind of like one, and then you can see his pale skin. He has these red tattoos of animals and creatures all over him. On his chest, a large phoenix, and like a bear down his side, and just kind of everywhere, all over his body. And so he comes out with a little pot to put on the fire, and just, wasn't expecting company. Is that you, Pam?
Yes, I've completed my task.
Oh, well then. He sets the pot like on the fire, and can I see your bag?
I will show him, and I will tell him that I have many things to tell him about the journey, and it's very important.
Yes, sit down. I hope you all are hungry. And he takes the empty bag, and then you see like looks inside of it and gives it a couple sniffs. Now that you guys are closer, you can see like he has burn marks all over his hands, almost like that haven't quite fully healed, and that have probably been burned many, many times. And then he's like, 100 seeds planted into the ground. Well done, Pam. You know, this was just the first leg of your journey, and it will not be the last. Because with life comes death, and with death comes rebirth, and so on and so forth. And I can tell by your stature that... Oh, actually. And he notices the wrist guards, the both bracers that you're wearing. Is like, wow. You have been blessed by the fire spirit. Please, show me which one.
I guess I'll summon the wildfire elemental.
Hell yeah. And as you do, he kind of goes, oh, marvelous. The fire snake. Amazing creatures, this one. And he goes over and like takes it, and it's like firing all over, like fire slithering all over him. He's like, wonderful. Your first phase of our circle has been completed, but it is not the last. Now, he takes the bag, and he goes to like posture to almost give it back to you, and goes, with all the seeds planted, there's the death part of things that need to come with it. Because the reason we burn the fields every year is to allow room for things to grow back, better things to grow back in its place. Much like the life here on the Windoros River. And he looks and points to the tomorrow tree in the horizon. The fish, they start in the spawning pools up there and live their entire life down the river. And when they get here, they're fully grown. And once they are fully grown, we fish them out, hunt them, and take them back up to feed the rest of the people on the river and under the tomorrow tree itself. We complete the cycle of life with death. And with death, we bring life back to the people. And he takes the bag and he turns it inside out to reveal the inside is dark and it has this kind of red lined threads to it. The next thing is to think of something in your life now that you've brought life to the world. And fill it with ash. He hands you back the bag.
Oh, yes.
I do not give you any direction, but whatever tugs on your soul,
you must
burn it away from
100
you.
lives.
Burn it out of you. And then allow room for yourself to grow. So, return back to me with a bag full of ash from whatever it is you may or may not have burned.
I will.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna, I guess, somehow casually tell him about the vampires in my lorry and ask what we should do. Like,
Yes.
Tell him about like our journey and where we've come from and what's happening and
There's
So
a bunch
over
of
the
shitty druids there.
yeah, the archdruid dying and then like
The next archdruid's a pussy.
yeah.
So you guys have this conversation over like dinner with these. He brings out not more just the stew he was making, as he's like, "Oh, this is going to be a long one." He brings out these really large, like nice, almost like salmon. These Windrose fish, and fillets one right there, and preps it, and feeds you all with it, and it tastes wonderful. It is like a charred fish as he takes it and kind of wraps it in these like huge leaves and then puts it on like an open flame and coals as it cooks. And
Did you say it was spawning season? Are we getting some like 6 salmon roe too? Like fresh out of the pregnant river fish?
no, so the spawning pools are at the other end of the river, like underneath
Man, that's too bad.
My
They
favorite
spawn.
kind of fish.
grow down, and
Pregnant
then
fish.
these are the big ass ones.
Cut its belly and drink the eggs from it.
Oh, it's quite something that's happening over there.
And
I have
the archdruid is useless.
Oh yeah, because he's dead now.
Well, the next one, the lion one.
Oh yeah.
You must allow for things to grow.
The only thing growing there is rot.
And that may be, but
And about 100 trees.
And about 100.
Pat him on the back.
well, I suppose. Well, Pam, what do you think of this as a solution? I tend not to provide solutions to some of the other circle members, but
Troubling. It's troubling to see the archdruid being killed by the vampires, and then the next one being corrupted by them, and the church is influenced by just money and business interest, and I think the town needs to be cleansed. It's bad.
Funny thing about corruption is he kind of goes down and takes a bit of the soil and just it'll always come back no matter how many times. But sometimes cleansing is the only thing that can help.
I think it's the only thing that can help.
So, is that all that brought you to town, or is there something else?
We've heard rumors of a beast attacking people.
Oh,
We were
give the
looking
description
to-
again.
To see if you know anything about it, I guess.
He like takes a moment and takes in the information. He's like, I have heard some wretched screams the other night coming from just north of here. It sounded like
They
a goblin. Sounded like a goblin camp being ravaged by some creatures, but
Wow, that's very specific.
I don't.
Lightning, did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I don't pay too much mind to the goblin clans around here, as they tend to not bother us too much, but they do
Are they
bother the
prevalent?
caravans
Should
to the
we-
north.
Do we need to be worried about this?
He like does a scan of all of you and goes, Keep your wits about you, but you should be okay.
You should be worried. Are they hostile immediately, or are they relatively peaceful?
Well, it depends on what you're carrying. They have creatures of shiny things.
I look at myself. Well, go ahead, Serge.
I was gonna say, do they like music? Would that calm them if you play the right songs, sort of thing?
Potentially. I've never had anyone give that a shot. So
I don't think he's that close with them. He just casually mentioned how a camp of them were murdered viciously.
Well,
I don't pay mind to things that don't pay me mind, and that's how I've lived my life.
Well, I was also curious, Archdruid. Is there someone... I have a artifact here that I am seeking to learn more about. Is there someone who can tell me or potentially identify artifacts or magical items?
May I take a look at it?
I will hand him the Moonstone Mask.
Oh, speaking of shiny things. Yes.
I check him for green ears.
Just kind of holds it up and looks at it, and I'm afraid I try not to partake myself with these sort of creations. As you are like looking around, and he's like completely. He barely wears clothes, and he probably wouldn't. You know, you just caught him on a day where he kind of does wear, like, not even clothes, just a little loincloth and some stuff.
Oh, I'll be honest, you really got my hopes up by asking for it. I guess I'll take it back then. You're just going to say I don't really do this. Well, next time I don't think it's necessary to ask to see it.
What about
curiosity still gets the best of me.
Since we're showing and telling, I have the dead Archdruid's amulet. I found it in the tree of fucking whatever.
I mean, he doesn't really do that sort of thing.
I was wondering if you knew anything about it, since you are also an Archdruid.
Right. Well, and he goes to lets his hand out.
I'll hand it to him.
Shrubby necklace.
It seems like it's been broken. Is it repairable, you think?
Yes, there is quite a bend in it.
That?
He just looks at it for a little bit, notices the bend and stuff, and goes, well, the corruption you said started with them?
Well, yes, they were corrupt.
Just throws it in the fire that he has. Well, it starts sizzling and
I look at the
pops and
mask and I'm
crackles.
like, I'm happy that I got that back.
Well,
I'm just gonna walk off and look at a chair that's in the room and just... I would assume there's no like artwork or any cool
None.
trinkets in here or anything. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go look at a chair.
I'm gonna pick out the thing from the fire with my rapier.
all right. It's like still mostly intact by now. It's only been in the fire for, a handful of seconds, but it's smoldering and it has a little smoke to it, and a couple of the threads on it are like singed off a little bit, but
Yeah. Oh,
Where-
make sure it's fully out, and then I'll put it in my bag.
I suppose that is it for us. Lovely to meet you, Archdruid.
well,
Did we get
once
his
you
name?
complete that task, Pem, remember to keep in mind your next syllable to your name, as the first one is given to you, but the rest you get to choose. With each cycle of life and death that you complete,
His
Your
name
name will
will
live
be
on.
PEMDAS, and he will show us how to do math.
So, actually, we're having a ceremony tomorrow. If you're back from your hunt, we're inducting a druid into his second name. So,
Ooh.
if you would like to a witness, I would love to have extra company. It's always
I don't mean
pleasure
to,
to
be
have new faces.
indecent, but will everyone be clothed?
No.
I thought that might be the case. I thought that could be the case, yes. Well, I would love to go. I've heard of parties like this. You know, and in Selenore, there's many subcultures that were similar.
Does Fink
Yes,
think?
I've heard stories.
Do I think this is an orgy?
Make a
No, you're asking the wrong question. Is this an orgy?
No, does
Religion
Fink
check.
think this is an orgy? Make a religion check.
Yeah.
But then also, is it?
God damn it. Religion. I'm rolling in D&D Beyond.
This
16.
fucking old man walking around with his saggy balls. His fucking pendulous dong.
Oh god.
16. He. It is not an orgy.
Disappointing.
And there would be
lame.
not. There would not be any sexual undertones to the ceremony.
Not yet.
But as you're seeing a man one with nature, and nature is his bodysuit. So, but as you're like looking at him, like, oh, but like there might be like some YMCA locker room shit going down, like a little too comfortable.
He's got his leg up on a log.
Yeah.
He's fucking blow drying his ball sack.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
That's-
god.
But he goes and he like sits on a little stool and he takes off his like little
Well, thank you for your hospitality.
kind
We will
of
be
bear shawl
going.
thing,
Nice.
and then he immediately pays notice to the fire snake one more time, and then gets out a little pot and a little stick and poke tattoo, and he starts with the red ink stick and poking his forearm in this spiral like snake. As now you guys can see all of the animals all over him. In Pem, you would know that are the different druid fire spirits that they've connected to, that he's tattooed himself with in honor of his other circle members.
I feel like really Pem should be getting this tattoo. Are his tattoos good?
They're pretty,
Or is it like
I feel like I should have
Oh,
he's
make
like
with
he's
that
like
face.
self tattooing a fucking stick and poke, and he's got like the fucking round faced bear,
yeah, just
and it's like a crow, but it's just got chicken arms. And then the second bird, you just went with one of the M birds because the first one went out so bad.
yeah.
Oh.
You did Kyle's crow, but what about my eagle? This M, it's him. This is the eagle from far away, far away.
I barely saw him. He was very far.
I think that should be I should get the tattoo.
Are you volunteering? Because he will do that.
I think Quoben left the room as soon as he took his shirt off because he thought he was getting full naked, and Quoben ran away. I'll awkwardly wait outside until he was. Oh god, it's happening. You should totally get that tattoo.
You should.
Yeah, I would like to if he will do it to me.
He will. As you ask for it, he stops. Currently, the one he's working on himself. He's like, I'll do mine. I'll finish mine later.
Sweet.
And then
Wait, what's it gonna look like though? You should let him practice on himself. Get the first one out of the way
Trust
until
him.
he kind of figures out the process. You know.
First one might be the
him.
best one, though.
Yeah.
All right. Where you putting it?
Yeah, what sort of snake tattoo?
I mean, just whatever he was gonna do, like just around the
Oh,
arm.
like the like constricting thing up the arm a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, and the
We'll
snake
come
head
back-
is like
we'll
on the
come
back
back
of
in
the
like
wrist.
12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For this arm sleeve stick and poke that's about to happen. We'll come back in like 12 hours.
But as he's tattooing you, and like you guys are close, and he can now speak with you just one on one. He just kind of whispers, "It was like there was a few men that came through here, asking for you. Be wary. They didn't seem too friendly."
I see. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know what sort of
have
trouble
no
you've.
possible idea what they could be looking
Gaslight
for
gatekeep
me.
girl boss. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. I don't know why they're looking for me.
Why would they be looking for me?
Why? I don't get it.
They're just trying
I haven't
to
done anything.
make me look bad.
It's a fucking scam.
Well, they did look like people that whatever they were looking for, that they were going to find it. So, thought I should let you know.
Thank you.
So as you guys kind of spend the next few hours just out here, it's very peaceful. As fish are jumping, and there's like these little dams that like kind of stick out to capture the fish, and a few of them jump over and get out to the open sea, but most of them don't. And is there anything else you guys would like to do while you're here, or would you want to skip?
While we're outside waiting, I'm going to start taking my clothes off.
I walk
Okay.
around the house.
And I'm going to put on the Mind Flayer armor and attune to that shit that I snagged
Oh, God, is it-
from,
Another scream
From-
fest out here.
yeah.
Masochism 2021. Do you want
Yeah,
tentacles in your body?
this is- As you put on the scale armor, as it gets closer to your skin, these like little small blackish tentacles like kind of get out and just seep right into your skin, and almost like take hold of your organs and like peel inside and hook on the inside of your skin.
I'm for sure
As-
trying to withstand the pain without, like, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
make
tough it
a-
out.
Con save it.
Con save.
If you fail, you moan like a bitch.
14 plus 2, 16.
16, yeah, you're just like and battling it. You don't go down as hard as Lionel did in the vault, but you're able to keep your composure, and you're now wearing Mind Flayer armor. It's like carapaced out, almost looks like a Batman superhero sort of armor, where it's kind of carapaced like abs and chest, but it's dinged up a little bit and like this dark mauve color.
Okay.
Mauve?
Muav.
Mauve?
Muav.
Mauve?
Muave?
It's like New Wave, but it's Moo Wave. It's
But
what
you're-
all the bovine are listening to nowadays.
Pronunciations in chat.
Hell yeah. So, as you guys spend the night here with the druid, if you guys would like the long rests, you can. If not, you can get an early start on your hunt / tracking, or with word of a goblin camp that had been kind of ravaged.
So I think the idea is for me as we start tracking this creature. Well, first I've got to make. Do I make a save, or do I just have to burn half my hit dice?
You either burn half of your hit dice or you take a level of exhaustion.
Okay, so when I burn half do I burn the hit dice and then get the long rest, or do I have to finish the long rest and then burn half of my hit dice for that day?
You get the benefits of the long rest first.
So then I burn my hit dice. Yeah. So I have half hit dice. Okay, that's not good. So I long rest. Mm-hmm.
Probably better than a level of exhaustion, though.
No, it's the thing.
Because what's the first level?
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay. So I basically take a long rest and then immediately take a short rest and burn half my hit dice. Cool.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Sometimes it kind of sucks.
I'm gonna.
But there are also some nice benefits there that when those trigger, you'll be like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you guys spend the night here, and we'll cut to morning out here on the estuary. Trill is up early, and there are fishermen now here. They don't really fish. The ones that do fish outside of the little dams, fishing for like saltwater creatures, are actual fishers. There's a lot of other ones that just come through and just kind of scoop up the fish that don't make it over the dam.
How many naked people do I see right now?
Make a perception check.
Natural 1. 7. I thought it was natural 1. I was like, this is the greatest. 12 total.
12. Nobody real close.
I do see them though.
There's figures in the distance that you're not quite sure about,
but like,
and you would almost assume just because you can't
I'm pretty
see
sure they're naked.
Their clothes that they are naked, but you're not positive.
Which way? I'm just kind of doing this. Lionel.
Yes, sir.
Lionel, which way was the tracks of the goblins? Anywhere but here?
And actually,
we ready? Is everyone eating breakfast? Quickly.
I think
up and at it.
Yeah, is there anything we want
make a con save for the night, as there are no this night, like sleeping out here. There is no accommodations. You're sleeping basically
Lionel,
on a
did you
floor.
lay my bedroll? I definitely make Lionel make my tent.
Oh yeah, his tent is perfect every time.
I like the con roll. 13.
Lionel,
13?
there's a bug in here.
You didn't have a great night's sleep, but you don't have any side effects.
Lionel, the padding was a bit lumpy this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Careful next time.
Of course.
No big deal. Just I thought you would like to know. I figured you would wish to know.
I would like to go see what's causing these lumps.
Oh God, we're doing a
Make
lump
an investigation check.
Lump check me.
15.
15. You get close. You take the bedroll up, and you even have a little pad for Quoben underneath the bedroll itself.
100% camping pad.
And underneath the sandbar, like you're like, this is on a sandbar. It would be perfect. And honestly, there's no lumps.
I knew there wasn't any lumps.
He does it perfect every night, every time.
I do it perfect every time. I'm gonna keep hitting Quoben with an insight check throughout the day, just to gauge him if he's emotionally stressed. Maybe his lump was just like a tense part of his like.
Neil, make that
back.
insight check for me, would you?
I will. Can I? I'm going.
Make that insight check for me.
Go for it.
18.
He definitely had naked nightmares. You can tell by the way he's actively avoiding looking in the general direction of anyone who might be slightly clothed, that he was somehow accosted in his dreams by people not wearing clothes. And it was a tough night for him.
He's uncomfortable with nudity. I see.
This was decided right now, and I'm really digging it.
Something new Lionel has learned.
Doesn't love casual nudity. He does. I don't know if he's ever seen himself fully naked.
What?
If he's gonna get naked,
Is he a never dude?
mirrors. No, he's just no mirrors. Won't go in a room naked with a mirror. He's scared. It's just uncomfortable. But yeah, he's like very darty eyes and just like.
All right. Well, with spells prepared, you guys have the day. What would you like to do?
Let's get some ground between us, under our feet.
What's up?
Yeah, I think the quicker we find this thing, the better off we'll be.
Yes.
And-
Now, Schwing, I don't know if we've asked this question. Is this a nocturnal creature, or were we expected to be active in the daytime?
Not sure. We should be able to figure that out by its tracks, droppings, as a business it tends to.
You can do that? Like
Yeah.
poop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true, sir. It can be done.
No way. How?
Survivalists do it all the time, sir. It's basic routine of tracking.
Assuming from the reports that this thing eats meat, we can tell whether or not it eats during the day or at night based on what kind of bones we find.
And you look for poop on purpose?
Yeah. There's so much you can learn from various
Droppings?
bodily excretions
But is it worth it?
from various creatures.
Is it worth it, whatever you learned? Handle poop.
Yes, especially if you are tracking something and need to find something.
Yeah, lead the way.
So yeah, let's start. I'll try to track, or
Yeah.
we'll try to like find the goblin camp first.
Guidance.
I guess.
Okay.
Guidance.
Make a survival check.
Guidance is a D4.
Lead us well, Fing. Sparkles around you. Classic guidance blessing. Sparkles be upon you.
16 plus a D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
The D4 says it's a 2, so 18.
18, nice. You head north towards the Tomorrow Tree in your vision as you come up to like a little bit of a clearing with your and marking the tracks. It goes from more nature. You come across. There's a lot of wildlife around here, and the wildlife around the estuary is like a lot of crabs and shellfish and fish and birds that swoop down and eat those sort of things. But here you spot tracks of a large cat, and you come to clearings of where there's like a lot of little small bipedal scufflings where you know that you're close to the goblin camp, and there is a clearing probably about 100 feet forward, but it seems pretty quiet.
Seems this is the prince here appear feline in nature.
Oh, I don't know when this would have happened. But would you guys mind if I take a moment? I have prepared something that may help us, and I'd like to spend 10 minutes and ritually cast Detect Disease and Poison, which also pings off poisonous creatures. I feel like he's afraid of creepy crawlies.
Gotcha.
Or like poison ivy or anything like that. So as I'm walking, it'll ping anything within 30 feet.
Yeah, a couple times
It's
you're
just
able to avoid
the
certain
general
plants.
like. Ugh.
But around here, as it's kind of wooded in this, tall grass, as you do get a couple pings of like snakes and stuff as you go through, but
I avoid them heavily.
So while he's doing that, I want to try to make friends with a bird and then cast Beast Bond on it. I'm gonna.
Okay.
So my goal is I'm gonna have somebody lead E. coli, and I'm just gonna sit on E. coli catatonic, fucking looking through this bird as it flies around.
Lionel,
Yes, sir.
Oh no, wait, I don't
Another
think I
one.
can do that.
in that patch of grass,
What is it, sir?
another snake. There.
Looks like a simple garter snake, sir.
No, it's poisonous. Deadly creature.
I
Deadly
assure you it
creature.
is not, sir.
I
Can I would like to do a little nature check on if this is a simple garter snake or if it is a more dangerous type.
Corbin's not in his element.
Make a nature check.
21.
21. As you're like, no, and you get closer, and then he's like, you like pull back the bush, and it just like kind of flares up, and it's got like a little bit of a neck, and it is definitely a poisonous snake.
Oh, okay. It's not poisonous, sir. But we should get to move on. It looks like there's a nest.
I'm gonna make just a general intelligence check to see if I believe this. If I want to believe this over my magic spell that's telling me that it is in fact poisonous.
Sure.
It's a 10.
It's venomous.
No.
Oh, you're right.
If I eat it, I will die.
You might.
Yeah, it's coated. It's coated.
Yeah, so it's poisonous too.
Poison.
It's a poisonous
Chris,
venomous
this is
snake.
fantasy land. It's a poisonous venomous snake.
Yeah.
And I could detect it if it was just one of them, but this one's both. It gave me a ding, double little plink when it came into the 30 feet. I choose to believe him.
Okay.
Actively choose. Yes.
As I briskly walk away.
he does one of these like. That's
So as you're
fine
kind of
over there.
waiting in this thick brush, there's a clearing about 100 feet away. Which thing you would know that's probably where the goblin camp is.
Guys, can I hear any movement or see any movement from the clearing?
Passively, you guys don't hear anything. You guys can make a perception check if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I'm on high alert, but not alert.
I'm gonna grab one of these birds, and
Okay, yeah, make your animal handling check unless B-Spawn has a range.
touch.
Okay, yeah, make an animal handling check to.
That's pretty close range.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 as you give a little like.
He fucking
There's a
pounces
bird.
off of the back of E. coli and just snatches a bird out of the air, and then like
I'm going to hug
Sure, we'll
him
go with that.
and love him and pet him and call
the
him George.
biggest cat move anyone's ever seen. He just fucking snags a low flyer.
Cast Bee Spawned on it. I believe I can do that once a day without burning a spell slot. So I'll do that.
I think so
And
too.
then I'm going to, I form a telepathic link,
Mhm.
and I'm just going to ask him if he's seen any giant cats bigger than me around recently.
Telepathic link. I'm sorry, I'm just reading it real quick.
No, yeah,
Blah, blah.
fine. That's yep.
Bing, what are you?
It doesn't really speak to you in a way of communication. It's more like through feelings and concepts. But
Sure.
it does give you back a little bit of fear
Yeah.
to affirm that there was a bigger cat around here.
Okay.
And for the next 10 minutes,
It has advantage on like attack
Yeah.
rolls or some shit, so I can
Yeah.
kind of tell it to attack
Wait,
or
Did
cause
you
a
say you could
distraction.
see through its eyes?
No, that's later. That's another
Okay,
spell that
okay,
I
okay.
get way down the road.
yep.
And then you said we could see a campsite.
Yeah, there's a clearing in the like
I
woods
would
here
like.
coming up.
I rolled a perception. I can do an investigation or whatever too, but I would like to Sherlock Holmes it.
Yeah, so are you guys approaching the clearing? I guess.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I don't think
Yeah.
we're trying to be stealthy at this
What
point.
was the perception check that you asked for? Because I rolled it. I had a 22. I don't remember what it was for though.
I said right now you guys don't passively
Yeah.
hear anything, but if you would like to look, you can.
That's what it was. Yeah. I'm looking for.
Yeah, as you look around, it's almost deadly, like not deadly, but like it's just dead quiet. I was gonna say dead quiet, but is very quiet, and you don't spot any sort of living creature.
I don't still have keen senses from my were form, do I?
No.
Okay. I try really hard to go into my were form.
Don't see anything. I think it is fine. I think we're fine to approach. I will cautiously walk towards the campsite.
I'll have detect magic up while we're entering the campsite too.
If they're doing that, I'm gonna kind of do a perimeter around the campsite on Eagle Eye.
Okay.
Lionel, do you think it could be... We've investigated these before. Before we entered my lorry. I wonder if it's that same fire elemental.
Does it look the same from what we investigated before?
No, not at all. As
Okay.
you get close, you see a goblin camp that has been almost just completely ravaged. There, as you guys like clear the brush, and as Ecolai and Sving are going around the perimeter, and you guys enter, the tents and stuff have been just crushed. There are pieces of goblin around, almost like some have been eaten already or bitten off. There are full goblin corpses. There's spears and stuff all laid about, as if something has completely just destroyed every little goblin structure that was made here. These little tents and like tree stands that have just been completely decimated, as if something like a large crushing force has destroyed him. And there's like one little like wooden hut that just has a big hole through it, and there's a giant boulder just kind of lodge that like sitting behind it has created like that is basically just taking out the whole thing.
Shit. I don't believe it was anything like that, sir.
Lionel, I believe this was attacked by some sort of creature. This camp, the goblins, they were here. I'm going to do an investigation check too while we're doing this. So 4. The goblins were at camp, and some creature attacked them. By surprise, perhaps. And it bit them. And I point to the very clearly bitten body, and it moved over here, and it punched a hole in a wall.
Interesting.
This is why we pay him.
What do you believe the plan is, sir? What step forward should we take?
I believe the plan of the goblins was to survive, but alas, none survived. Killed to a man by this big-mouthed rock beast. Perhaps a worm of some type.
Perhaps.
Well, if there's a track, Sving will find it. If we find any poop, let him know.
Oh, sir. I will search for any type of scat on the ground.
Okay, make a survival check for tracking.
8.
You don't see any poop.
Anybody know?
As you look around, it's most around here. It's with the 8, it's hard to really discern, but there's just kind of destruction of an entire goblin small little clan.
As I'm
Lionel, check them for moonstones.
Of course, sir. I will dig through whatever they have for moonstones.
Roll D100, and then what do you want to do, Sving?
As I'm making my way around the perimeter, I'm looking for any of the same tracks, like leaving the area.
78.
Ooh, that feels really good as a number. That's it. I got excited. That's
Make
I
another
dosed too
survival
much.
check for the for those checks, or
That's
for
too
the
much on the
tracks.
78. I was really feeling the 78.
15.
78. Roll. I'll do it actually. No, you can do it. 46 and then 2d6.
4d6 and then 2d6. 4d6.
1d6, 2d6.
15 for the 4d6. And then 2d6.
Yep.
6.
So you find 6 gold pieces, and then the other one was copper.
15. Okay, 15 copper and 6 gold.
And then, sorry, what was your survival roll for the tracks?
15.
15. You kind of follow it to where it was, and it was going north. But it looked like it was prowling. Like they were fresher than. They were semi-fresh, as something kind of did the thing where, almost like you do instinctually, where you did the perimeter thing to see what was going on, and then it moved north. Kind of like you did, as it was more an observing track as opposed to maybe what caused the destruction of the campsite.
All right, I'm going to move into the camp area. Am I able to get any type of idea on how physically large this creature is based on the size of the footprint and the depth of the indentation in the earth?
I'll just latch it onto your last survival check. So we don't have to make like 10 survival checks here.
Yeah.
So you follow the tracks of what looks to be a large cat, and then as it was kind of doing a circle, then you also see a different track. That's something about the size of your chest, makes an indent. You thought it was like a piece of mud, but then as you look closer, you see the large indentations of what would be toes.
Like humanoid foot shape? Or paw print?
Ape-like, as there's like a little bit of the grabber.
The old side thumb foot. The old thumb.
Big toe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And as you see that track, you like look up and you can see these trees that have like a couple of the branches have been bent and crooked, as it probably then went through the trees.
Over here!
Did you... I go that way.
Watch
What
out for
is
the
it?
snakes!
No!
I'm just kidding. Come on.
Oh, it's not humorous, Schwing.
I thought it was pretty funny, but sorry, I won't do it again, I promise.
I don't believe you.
Look here. So at first I thought it was a big cat.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems the cat just kind of walked around this way and took off. Look at this. It looks like a big, giant handprint. Or maybe a giant gorilla footprint. And I'll kind of grab a stick. Or actually, I'll pull out the spider staff and just kind of outline the print. I think this is what we're dealing with. The
Some
big-ass
type
hand.
of hand creature. Lionel, are you getting this?
Mm-hmm. I start to take notes.
Ham, are you familiar with creatures like this around your home?
I don't know. Would I be familiar with, like, have I ever
Make
heard
a-
something like this?
Yeah, make a history check.
Let me see.
I'll say with advantage, but
Like, is this
Serge,
the old local
as-
monkey beast?
as you're walking around with detect magic,
Ooh, Dirty 20.
you're not really looking for anything. You're kind of just letting the other people do it, but you're just kind of like strolling around. You get a little ping off of a little bit of wreckage near a nearby goblin hunt. As
Wait, who's casting detect magic?
he had it on, he was just
Yeah. All right. I will go towards the ping.
as you get closer, you see a goblin kind of wedged into the side of a tree, just almost bludgeoned into. As he's kind of like, you can see now that he's not sitting up as you thought he was. But when you get closer, you can see his upper torso was punched into the tree, and his legs are dangling a little bit. But the ping is from inside his little garments. There's wedged something small about the size of a coin.
I will take out the coin and investigate it.
It's a magical loot pick.
That'd be cool.
That
From the
would be
chest of a fucking goblin.
It is a looks to be like
Pacemaker is probably what it is.
It's on a little bit of a
Grabbed out this goblin's pacemaker from his cracked open chest. It's sparking, trying to bring him back, but he's gone, man.
it was almost like a little heirloom that was dangled on him, or like a lucky coin. Like a nice gold trim to it, and then inside looks like made out of really nice metal, like shiny like platinum, but
Okay.
All right. It's a magical coin.
Interesting.
Can you identify things?
I can, yes.
Oh, and it also, as you pull it out from underneath his clothes, it does like give off a little bit of a dim light. That at first you think is just the shine of the metal, but it is the coin giving off the light.
Next time we have some downtime, could you take a look at my mask?
Of course, yeah. Next time we short rest, or take a rest, you know?
Yes.
I'll stick the coin in my pocket and keep wandering around.
All right.
Toss a coin.
It does have a classic like heads and tails to it, as the two sides are different.
Ooh. Okay. That's good to know.
Sving, how is it nocturnal?
I'm going to guess the answer is no, but I haven't gathered enough information yet. Seems to be going this way, though. Can I tell which way it's going based on like the
North.
Is
The
it
most recent
fresh?
track was heading north.
Can you tell how fresh it is?
I hop down off of Ecoli, I pick up some of the grass and mud, and I taste it, smell it,
With your sandpaper tongue?
swash it around in my mouth a little bit, spit it out, pick it back up, put it back in.
Make a survival check here. Well, now we'll do the new check for.
Are we hot on its haunches?
16. I'm rolling a lot of 16s tonight. Holy shit.
16. Within the last 24 hours.
Yeah, this is from today probably.
Well, should we be careful moving, or? I'm not.
Did
I'm
anybody
beyond-
find
I'm-
any poop?
No, we were looking.
No poop, huh? Do I smell any poop?
Make a perception check.
Dirty 20. Do I smell
With
the
the-
poop?
With the way that the wind shifts and blows around here, you get a faint, just glimpse of some stank shit in the distance.
Nice.
There is some poop around here. Everybody spread out and look for poop. It's coming, I think, from that direction.
Northeast. And as you follow the scent trail, as it gets worse and worse, you're like, holy shit.
It's gonna be a mound. This is gonna be like Jurassic Park Triceratops poop, where you get in there
with my whole. I just dive off of each just
Crazy son of a bitch.
legs are.
There's a
sticking out.
large steaming shit behind or at the foot of a tree that Quoben, upon first inspection, it did look like it came out of the tree based on its
That was last inspection.
solid solid and how it hit the ground. There's spray on some of the bushes and trees around.
Nice.
This had like speed.
Yeah.
It had velocity for sure.
Holy fuck. There was an impact.
It's fucking cratered. The dash.
All right,
There's trees knocked down in a circle around it.
I'm gonna look for some poo clues.
It's
bones,
Bone Clues.
I would like to help.
berries, some kind of any sign of like what this thing eats and whether
What
or
it
not
eats, got it.
It's
Let's
a day
do
creature or night creature. I'm checking the poop for sleep schedule.
let's just make this a
Is this a morning
nature
poop or
check
is this like an afternoon poop?
with a you can do a nature check with advantage because Lionel will help you.
Okay, nature check with advantage. This is a post Glenbell poop.
Okay.
Fucking Glenn. I had Glenn. No, I didn't. I thought about Glenn today.
Oh, I think about Glenn a lot.
I drove to Glen and then it was closed and then I had to drive 20 minutes to a different one.
Do you want to do a second Glenn's?
I did.
That's a vibe.
That's a Glenn lover right there.
That is a Glenn lover.
What was the nature?
On the first one, I rolled a 14, and on the second one, I rolled another 14.
Oh, okay.
So 14.
It was destined to be 14.
You can get a couple things out of it. It is definitely has a lot of water in its diet because it is a steamer and it's
fucking greasy.
It is kind of fibrous, so you can tell there is some herbs in its diet, but then also there are legit pieces of bone in goblin as you like.
But does he get the 11 herbs and spices?
As you can tell, it is a omnivore.
So it eats a bit of everything. The goblin carcasses, was they wearing like pajamas?
Night clothes?
Or was they wearing like day clothes? Or pajamas? I didn't see them. But this
How do you
thing
tell if it's nocturnal or fucking the people that ain't wearing pajamas?
Did a goblin pajamas?
Are there any goblin pajamas in the poop? I found
Thank God
goblin
they
in the
didn't eat
poop.
people at Penn's house because they just be naked. You wouldn't know. There's no way to find out.
There'd be no way to tell.
I'm
Alright,
just gonna say you're unable to discern whether or not there was goblin pajamas in the poop.
Okay.
And I'll never say that sentence ever again in my life.
It's too good.
It literally
Once
like,
is
we can
enough.
figure out if it's a nocturnal creature or not. Like, are the dead things got pajamas?
That's fucking funny.
I guess
Oh,
that's
it's definitely a night creature. I can tell because it ate all of these goblins and got very sick. And shit out the goblins immediately.
because it ate too close to bedtime.
Yeah. See, Coben knows. Why aren't you a tracker? You would be an excellent tracker.
I'm an investigator, which in its own way is like a tracker. But in a city, I'm a tracker of people. And thoughts. Clues, if you will.
I'm more of
Dastardly
a-
deeds.
A tracker of beasts, you know.
And poop.
Poos, if you will.
I won't.
But I will.
I see that. You have a little on your tip of your nose. You got a little too close. Just right on the tip, there's a bit of no, don't rub it in. Wipe it off.
I lick it with my sandpaper tongue.
Oh no.
You got too close with the sniffer, like when you got that new Sharpie out and you're like, let me get a hit of this. And then you touch your nose.
And you just have that dot. The little
The
brown
shame
nose.
dot.
The shame dot.
The shame dot. Yeah, I hit that Sharpie as soon as I opened
Yes, I did.
I fucking hit that shit.
The
Oh,
biggest
fucking-
sniff.
Just Sharpies are basically poppers. If you guys, in case you guys are wondering what poppers are like, it's like sniffing a really strong Sharpie.
Nice.
That's just educational.
We love to learn here.
It is
That's
true.
that's the second reason why we do the stream.
Partly
Yeah,
why we
this
can't
is
do that.
learning.
It's a learning, it's a learning
It's
journey.
a learning journey.
So as you guys leave the Goblin campsite and follow the scat tracks north,
Get up.
The scat tracks.
we will take our
just
break.
like off in the
here.
distance.
The scatting forearm gorilla.
That way. He's walking around snapping with all of his arms. He's like,
Follow the scat.
the goblins.
It's the scat tracks. All right, as we will take our break here and continue in a few.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool.
All right, I'll be right back. As a yeah, we'll go to the show.
Sometimes it's not important what you were going to say.
I just heard white noise.
Yeah,
Sometimes-
basically.
sometimes
The
whatever
channel
you're gonna
I
changing.
saw the monkey.
He basically gives you a 25% discount.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give him.
That's tough math. That's hard. 25% of 50. No one can do that math. What is that?
No one could do that math. a quarter.
13.5.
Yeah, minus
20% off.
That's way easier. Yeah, that deal's worse, but it's easier. We'll take it.
Yeah, I'll give him 40 gold
Okay.
for 50 gold's worth.
You see the orc now with his tusks hanging out, and he's just like, "Whoa," and he just goes, boom, boom,
You must be the boar.
as he charges you. He's got a whole vibe. All right,
I'm totally here for his whole vibe.
as the
I hope
first
he
one,
spits on me during this combat.
he's going to tusk you. Oh, that's a natural 3. That's gonna miss.
Tuskia.
Tuscan shit.
And then he takes out a big hammer maul thing that he has made out of wood and clubs and like pieces of stone that look very Neanderthalic, which is a word. It's gonna try to maul at you. God damn it! I go first and nothing happens.
I'm also a Neanderthalic.
Welcome back as we join our merry band of adventurers on a scat trail through the woods. So you guys follow said scat trail north. What is the marching order here?
I'll
Yeah,
be up with Sving, I think.
Coben's in the
So-
back.
Okay.
He's gonna make sure there's at least 4 people in front of him to walk through the spider webs.
Gotcha. And I'm assuming Pem and Surge
Kind of in the
tucked
middle.
away in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, make a survival check with advantage with Lionel helping.
Well, that's a fucking 4 plus 4. I hope I get better. That's a 19 plus 4. So
You got better.
I got better. I did it. We got there.
You know, you haven't been in the jungle for some time, or not even the jungle, but like the forest or nature for some time. So a couple times you're like, oh, what's that smell? What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, flowers. And then Lionel's like, stay on track. And then you're like, oh, yeah. As your cat brain goes back to the task at hand and you're able to navigate.
He finds a patch of catnip and just starts rubbing on it.
Fucking lose my mind.
He's just rubbing his face against it. Just the loudest.
With your 23, you are able to spot a couple of large constricting snakes. One of them is completely wrapped around a tiger, like orange and black, classic, like Bengal tiger, and with it slowly trying to eat the tiger as it is already dead and is
A big ass
crushed. But
snake.
these, yes, very large, giant constrictor snakes. But with your 23,
I'm pointing this out to everybody like
Yeah.
I'm Steve fucking Irwin. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that thing.
We've got here some gorgeous snakes who recently found a kill. If you notice the jaw unlocking, really getting a grasp on the head.
You sound like
Yeah,
Bear
my
Grylls.
accent completely changes.
That was more Bear Grylls.
Crikey, look at that thing.
We're gonna have to scavenge some bugs to eat, and then later I'll pee in your mouth.
Better than scat.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'd rather not chew.
Bear, stop bringing up peeing in my mouth. This is the 3rd time. Oh, we've
Goddamn.
got to.
I have to do it to survive.
If you want to get out of here alive, you've got to let me pee in your mouth.
There's an IHOP across the street. We're fine.
Oh my god.
But the light's red. We can't cross yet.
Who knows how long it'll take? Traffic is heavy.
I want to see that
crosswalk.
YouTube video. Like Urban Bear Grylls, like just totally out of his element.
The crosswalk
When
light.
you enter
is not too long.
7-Eleven, there's a series
good-
of old meats burning.
That's such
Some
a
of
good
it
idea.
entirely inedible. It takes a professional eye.
Cut to the rotisserie hot dog. It's
Yeah,
just
just-
fucking like 8 hot dogs spitting.
Looks like I'll have to drink my own pee once again.
There's a sign that says "No public restrooms."
Looks like
God knows
we're
I'm
gonna
not
have to
pointing
drink-
anything.
Get the drink up here again.
All right. So you guys spot
I've
or
discovered
staying in line.
What are we doing?
You guys
We
spot
Oh, there's
the
giant snakes.
Yeah.
giant snakes, and also thing you're able to like stop the group here, and you see a giant snake kind of going between the trees, and you know that probably looking for prey to scoop up. So
Be mindful of the snakes. That one looks like it's hungry. You see it, right, everyone? Yeah?
Yes, of course we see it.
Okay.
Talk to Miss.
Chase me.
What
So-
did
Do we
you?
have to do anything to sneak past
in
it?
order
I
to
think
sneak, you have to stealth check, group
Do
stealth. here.
stealth.
Does anybody have a bit
Ooh.
of food, actually?
Can't we just turn around?
I think we'll be okay. It's just didn't we already fight like a
14.
snake, a big ass snake, like day one.
Yeah,
Oh,
We'll be fine.
Good.
I rolled really well.
14.
Kind of shit.
11.
Sven and I
21.
rolled shit.
21. That's 2 passes, 1
I rolled
fail,
an 8.
And I rolled a 9.
2 fails, 3 fails.
Equali though rolled a 18 plus 1. Equali is healthy as fuck.
Well,
Should I roll
unfortunately,
for WoW as well?
no, I'm counting just
Okay.
them with you, sort of thing.
Okay,
So-
I got it. Never mind.
As you go to try to sneak by, just like the large snake just kind of and goes like and opens his maws. It's pretty massive, and
Bing, can you talk to it?
Yeah? It's hostile. I'll try to
It is-
cast.
I'll let,
do I?
we taste.
Does anyone have food? Just a little bit of food? I could try to befriend it.
we are jumping into initiative order
Oh, shit.
Okay.
right now.
All right. So, yes,
Hell,
but also
Yes,
I have
but
a
also
hot
no.
sausage.
Not today.
Ugh. I miss alert.
I'm gonna shout.
Where
Something.
Initiative, there it is.
The Colbert Alaire.
The Colbert Alaire.
15 on initiative.
Oh yeah,
14.
13.
What did I roll? I rolled 11.
Good number. 2 1s next to each other.
Classic.
There's no tigers. That's bullshit.
A simple description of a simple number.
My favorite numbers, really.
Well, this will be fine. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. It's just a snake.
You say that.
We'll see.
It's eating a tiger.
No, it's not. It's eating one of us. The other one's eating a tiger.
There's no ambience on this board.
I'm getting there, bud.
Come
There's
on.
no
Come on,
ambience.
dude. What are you
This
doing?
fight setting.
Wow.
I don't
Production
feel
is
immersed.
lacking.
Jesus.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be feeling.
Clay gets
Nothing,
it.
because there's nothing fucking playing. You feel
Jeez.
nothing and you like it.
Empty void of death inside you.
You guys are
echoing
absolute
despair.
trolls. Listen to your own thoughts
There
for
we
2
go.
seconds.
I know.
It
That's
scares me. I don't
scarier.
want to do that.
Yeah, we can't do that. That's.
Come on, man. What do you think this is? Some
I'm
kind of
afraid
normal
I'll
ass?
fall in and never come out.
So it was Lionel and
Those are big
Holy
snakes.
Some big ass
Surge,
snake.
not Surge. Sving are able to sneak by. Pem also by.
I rolled an 8.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you did roll an 8.
I rolled really good.
My big
Yeah.
fat ass rolled
Say
an
Lionel,
8.
you
Like,
you
now be
you're up, you can
careful
roll
of the
farther.
snakes. They are here.
Oh shit! There's the snake.
Totally, that is such a classic Sphinx.
Now we must be careful of the giants.
I do all this awesome tracking. I'm like, oh look, it's this thing, and there it is over there, and oh my god!
You're so excited about it, you just can't stop talking and revealing yourself.
Is that a giant chicken? Oh, it's a horse laying sideways. I thought the horse's
Fuck,
butt.
Clay.
I thought.
Are you all right?
Coben's an
Okay,
investigator.
okay,
Holy
guys,
shit,
wait,
dude.
guys, wait.
Right.
Holy shit.
Wait, no, wait.
Oh my
Initiative.
god.
Let's go.
Hear me out.
Lionel.
13.
Okay.
15.
Thank you. Got
Talk
it.
about the chicken
Em.
horse.
I had a 6.
14.
Okay. Surge.
11.
And Bobin.
6. So I could only see its butt, right? And then its white ankles are white, and it looks like a rotisserie chicken if they put those papers on the bone legs. And I was like, is that a giant, like, cooked chicken? But I can only see the ass.
I found the angle from which you can
Yeah.
see that. I see it.
Yeah. I was
totally
like, that's
see
a giant, juicy chicken.
I don't see it.
You
As the
wild
snake
man.
slurps down the tree
Ooh.
and
Slurps that whole tree down.
is going
What
to
that
make
mouth do?
Nothing, dude. She slurped a tree.
it's 11 to hit on Coben in the back.
11 misses.
All right,
Just
as it
slurp your
goes
way
to
onto me
reach out
like
and
that.
you kind of parry it off with your maul as it kind of just bites around it. You're like, ugh! It's just it's a saliva and just tongue kind of and touches your face a little bit. As that misses. Next up, Sphinx, Pem on deck.
Action, speak with animals. Excuse me, sir. I know you are hungry, but please do not eat us. We are fucking not here to hurt you. We'll hurt you if we have to. Shoo! Go away! Go away!
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage. Are you using any spells or you said animal
I mean-
friendship?
Speak with animals so that I can actually
Okay,
talk to
gotcha.
it.
Yep.
So I will roll in TaleSpire since we're now in combat.
I want double natural 20s. Thank you.
That's a 15. That's not bad.
We missed it.
You said with disadvantage, right?
Correct. It is currently
Come
hostile.
on. Bigger than a 15.
You,
Natural
Oh,
20. So
nice.
15. So a 15.
All right, as it leeches out. What were you saying to it again?
Like,
Trying to
hey,
convince that you're not food, basically?
yeah, we're not food. We don't want to hurt you. Stop attacking us. Go away.
Okay, well. Wait, that was natural 20 with disadvantage, though, right?
Right, so it's a
yeah,
15.
so it was the 15.
It was the
All
15.
right. Okay, I did roll. I don't know if you guys can see my rolls for the DC, but
we can't.
Okay, that's good to know.
So
For
make up whatever
straight
you want.
roll,
What happened?
I think we do. At least I can't. Are you doing it in D&D or TaleSpire
Yeah.
rolls?
as that one seems to like, as you talk to it and just kind of like
Oh, I see it. You rolled an 18.
15. But
Numbers are hard, Squeak. We know.
Sometimes horses look like chickens, and sometimes 15s or 18s.
I see. Okay, whatever.
yeah, it doesn't matter. That one looks to have been thwarted and is at least not currently hostile. It seems to have backed down from Quoben as it releases its maw, and
Oh, we wanted none of this.
but with the lunge and attack, the other two do start to pay attention and look towards you.
Oh, god damn it. Everybody back away. Talking to the group now, just slowly. And I'll just stay here on Equali, I guess. Like, in front of it, trying to keep it calm.
Okay.
I'm gonna
All right.
tell everyone to back away. Bonus action. WoW is gonna go around and flank this snake. And
Got it.
I'm gonna tell him to hold. Can I tell it to hold its action?
I think it's an action to command it.
It's a bonus action to command it.
Oh, as a Beastmaster? Okay, got it. Yeah, go ahead.
So then I'll have him hold his action. So if this thing attacks me or Equali, he will attack it from the flank.
Got it. It is holding action to attack if it becomes hostile. Pem, you're up.
That's my
Lionel on
turn.
deck.
I'm going to. I can see both the snakes out here, right? That are like across from me.
Yes, you can see
Okay.
all three.
I feel threatened. I'm going to
Let 'em know.
Scorching Ray and attack with that, I guess. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna send 2 at the left one at the right one. Let's see.
This one is no longer hostile, but it's still
Correct.
here, right?
Yeah, it's right next to you guys.
First one is a 6 to hit.
6 is not hit.
Second one is a 12 to hit.
12 does hit.
Third is a 14 to hit.
Yes, both of the second two hit.
So I hit 1 on each of
2 and 3.
the snakes in that case. And they
All right, roll
2d6
damage.
Fire. 11 each.
Nice.
And I think that's going to be it for me right now.
All right, as you like with your new fire snake tattoo, as you like put your hands together and just scorching rays through the forest, striking both snakes in front of you. Lionel, you're up. As
All right.
feel the heat from Pem's scorching rays just
I'm going to. There are. I'm going to cast. Yeah, fairy fire right in between them.
So on the chicken.
20, right?
Yeah.
Some might call
Yeah,
it
you-
chicken.
Easily hit both of those.
Okay, so they just need to make a dex save.
It looks like a chicken. I don't know what else to say. It did look like a chicken.
Okay, damn. They both save.
Yeah, both save.
So that's fine. And then, as a bonus action, I am going to tell Quoben to be careful with the one that kind of like laid back on him because he looks like mean to the face. But so I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a bonus action help for his next attack, and then I'm also going to move farther away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine right there.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move here so I can keep giving him help when he needs it. But I'm all done.
All right. Surge, you're up. Squoban on deck.
Right. Let's see. Looking at the map here. Looking at my spell. What did we say? How it works for Thunderwave? It is a 15-foot cube originating from me. So is it 15 feet in each directions, or from me
so it's
and
a
forward?
cube.
Way out of you.
It's a cube, and you have to be occupying one of those spots. So there's 9 squares. You have to be in one of them.
All right. So why don't I'm thinking I'm gonna move up in front of Sphing there. So that's what? 5. Well, where'd I go?
Not sure.
I clicked my guy and he disappeared.
Oh, I found him. He did
How
disappear.
How did I get over there?
He was way the fuck elsewhere. Now I can't put you on the fucking thing.
He was way the fuck elsewhere. How elsewhere was he?
Oh man, I like a mile away from the board.
Yeah, it was pretty
Way the
fucking
fuck
far.
elsewhere. I love that.
He was elsewhere as fuck.
He was.
Way as fuck elsewhere.
Officer, I was elsewhere.
I don't know.
Fucking
As
so
fuck.
elsewhere.
I'm just gonna kill you and put you
Sounds
back
like
on
an
the board.
indie band
All right.
album.
Who am I
title.
going to be? Find out next. All right, there we go. So yeah, I'll put myself like diagonally in front of Sphing. I don't want to move. Yeah, right there. And I will use my action to hold Thunderwave and let them know. Let the 2 snakes over there know. And I don't think they speak common, but.
I was like, what, you got like parcel tongue? Like, what are you about to do?
I'll just.
I'll let them fucking know.
I'll say, whoa! Stay back! I'm warning you.
All right.
And if one or
say
both
that.
of them come closer, yeah, I'm gonna let Thunderwave go.
All right, sounds good. Quoban.
And first level, by the way.
Got it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I get on this rock?
You
Or
can.
is that a check? Is that
No, you can get on that rock. Fuck it.
okay? And then I guess I'll dash. No, I don't want to dash. I don't know if I want to be here. Do I? Do I want to go towards the snakes and they're all up next? Like, does that seems like a bad idea?
You already hate snakes.
All right, I'll dash. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm behind a tree now. He's got no clue. And
All
then I'll realize that I'm really quite in a precarious position. Oh no, did I not prep? Oh no, I don't have it. That's tough. I cast nothing because I didn't prep Shield of Faith today because I didn't think I would need it.
All right.
Is that the
As this
Dome of
snake
Protection 10 plus
releases,
No, that's the I can't do that. That's an action too.
snake comes here. I believe triggering Thunderwave.
Yeah, if that's within 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Wait,
well,
wait, am I in it?
that's yeah.
No, he can get
Let's
you
do
without it.
measurement. Okay.
If he goes
So
this way.
Thunder's Force. He has to make a con save of 14 or higher.
Okay, that is a 15.
15, he saves, so he takes half as much damage and is not pushed back. So what's the damage on that? Where does it say?
Which is like D8, I think, level
yeah.
1.
2d8.
2d8. Got it.
All right, it'll take 4
half
damage.
of 8.
Yeah.
4. As just power chord strums and echoes through the jungle. And he's going to take an attack on Quobin for 18 to hit.
18 hits.
As he constricts you
No.
for 12 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. This
I don't
snake,
get
seeing
it's just automatic. That's not good. That's not good, guys.
He's-
I knew I shouldn't be here.
as you are grappled, yes. This one, seeing that you are grappled, is going to bypass you.
Can I opportunity attack?
You can with disadvantage.
I have advantage on those, so
Straight roll, yeah.
I like to picture him like coiled up, but still
11.
has like
Yeah, just like,
Oh, there's not getting. I hate these fucking things.
11, that just misses.
We got snakes out here. Bad stuff.
He's going to go towards the sound here and go for an attack on constricting attack on Surge for a 20 to hit.
20 hits. Do I have
You guys
any
know if I would have had
reaction?
Shield of Faith, that wouldn't have hit.
Take 13 bludgeoning and you are grappled.
Ooh,
As-
okay.
This snake is... I'm going to make a roll here.
You guys know what I did prep? Purify
No.
food and water.
Did you say 13 damage, right?
You could have turned
Yes.
that poop into edibles.
And I'm going to treat it like a charm thing. So he's going to take his whole turn to kind of... He's not very smart, but he's just like... oh, I've been duped.
Been duped.
He's like, no, I do like eating you.
He's like fucking jinkies.
He does like eating me.
But he's not going to attack this turn, but he does look like he's becoming hostile. So you are up, Sving. Pem on deck.
Shit. Okay, I can't do that. So I guess if this is what's going on, this is what's going on. I still have fucking talk to dipshits going, so I'll do that. And I'm gonna tell the snake, all right, buddy, you asked for it, and I'm going to cast Fog Cloud on myself. And
Okay.
that's an action. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, tell WoW to go for it. So he gets advantage and then disadvantage. So it's a straight roll for WoW.
Okay. And then how
no
big is
one can see in and out.
Yes, I believe so. Let me.
the 20 foot?
20-foot radius. Around corners. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles an hour,
Okay.
disperses it. So you gotta, if there's wind, it just goes away.
Got it. All right. Sving releases just kind of goes and punches the ground. And just this fog
We've got to
starts
look up
swirling around.
what fog does.
I think it just
This
obscures
doesn't
sight.
tell me. Okay. And then WoW will fucking bite him. For what is it? One fuck.
One fuck, two fuck.
Red fuck, blue fuck.
Make a straight roll attack with wow.
I did. What did it roll? I rolled it in
It was a 19.
TaleSpire. It was a 19 plus stuff. I think that hits.
That
I
hits,
can't
yes.
find out what it's plus, but I think that hits. So then it's a D8 plus 2 plus
Plus
my
one.
should be it.
proficiency bonus.
Just 2 right now, level 4.
So 8 damage.
8. Nice. You can't see it, but through the fog cloud you know that you hear the snarl of wow. Just take a chunk out of the snake, knowing that. Yeah.
I'm gonna dismount E. coli and also run around the back of the
Okay.
snake.
Which one?
The one that I'm next to. Oh, I guess I can do.
All right, you are going to provoke an opportunity attack of a bite from the one that is constricting Surge.
Okay. At disadvantage, correct?
Incorrect. They have blind sight of 10 feet.
Fuck!
You hate to see it.
That's going to hit. That's 20 something.
Dicks on a bun.
For 10 piercing.
Hamburger or hot dog?
Croissant? I guess that's a roll. That's not a bun. That's not a bun. That's a roll. I lied. Dicks on a roll.
All right.
Really?
Anything left on your turn?
Nope, that's it. 10
All right, Pam. Yep.
I guess.
So right in front of you, you can't see anything, but you heard a large snake. And last thing you saw was Surge getting constricted, and then you heard kind of something hit Sfing.
I can't see the snake.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Like, you know it's there. It's big enough, but if...
You know when a big snake's there, you can feel it.
It's true.
Rolling at 20, of course.
And a 5, I think. Or... Oh, wait, that was the first one.
Yeah. And what is that? 13?
Yeah, it's hard to see the fog with just the fog getting... It's everywhere around here, so... And it's really dense, so... It's tough to see, but... You can still do things, so...
Okay. Can't see it. I will just do my wildfire elemental.
Okay.
I'll summon that.
Where at?
In front of me somewhere. It does damage, and I believe it's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
10?
So... If you're doing it right next to you, both Surge and the snake will have to make dex saves.
Wait. I need to roll for concentration. I need to roll for concentration on the fog cloud.
Yeah.
I rolled
Kind
a
of
9.
hope you drop it.
9 plus...
I rolled a 9 plus what? Is it
Con save?
Con save.
So plus 2 is 11.
You're good.
Okay.
Damn.
I know. I was hoping I'd fail it so the fucking fog cloud would go away. That was a bad move on my part.
It was a fun idea.
No, it's not a bad idea. It's just
unfortunate
that they have blind sight.
It is since they have blind sight, which we didn't know.
Yeah, but now we know. So,
but now we do know.
So fucking drop it.
Yeah.
So really, it is just a kind of good for that moment.
Mm-hmm. They've fallen right into my trap.
So what are you doing, Pam?
Summoning that thing.
Oh yeah, the dex save for... You're putting it in a way where it's doing damage to the snake, correct?
I would like to, if possible.
All right.
Damage to the enemy.
Okay, dex save here.
Yeah, it's a DC 13.
As a 10.
Don't want to be that guy, but would it get me too? I guess I should ask if I'm grappled.
I was looking to see if you take up... Since it's so big, you don't like occupy its space, and he's able to summon it and not hit you. So, what was the damage on that?
It's 2d6.
All right, roll that.
Oof.
6.
All
Not
right,
bad.
as your fire snake surges into existence and scorches the snake.
And then I guess I would like to bonus action have it do flame seed. So I'll attack it. Can the spirit attack it?
It can.
Okay. It's 16 to hit.
Roll disadvantage because I think it's in the fog cloud.
Okay. 19.
Yep, you're good.
16.
Yep. Roll damage on that.
D6. 5.
Nice.
That's it for old Pim.
All right, Lionel, surge on deck.
All right. I'm going to, as a bonus action, conjure out my my bow and say Fleekmit, and
Yep.
I will use an action to shoot at the one closest to Pem.
Gotcha.
Almost a natural 20 for 7.
7 to hit
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Yes.
I rolled it went from a 20 to a 2.
Unfortunate, as you just shoot the star shot into the fog cloud and miss.
All right. I'm going to get some high ground here. I'm going to hop onto this rock and then I'll be good.
All right, surge. Quoben on deck.
All right. I have a question. What is visibility like in the fog? Can I see to
Very
the
dense. Things
edges of
are-
the fog or no?
From where you don't know how far it goes.
Shit. Okay.
But it's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
a
I was-
dense fog.
I was going to use Misty Step, but that's based on how far I can see. So.
Right. So yeah, anything that requires sight like that, because you need to see the spot you're going for Misty Step.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to hold on to it for now.
You'll have to hoof it.
Well, I'm grappled. I was going to step out, but I can't do that now.
That was a great pun. You guys suck.
Oh, I know. Hey, that was good. That was good.
Here,
Shit. All
Fucking Squidward laugh at it.
All right, let's do. Shit.
what you doing?
Shit. Oh, God.
Whole bunch of shit. I'll do Distant Whispers at 2nd level. On the snake that has me grappled. I assume that I can see the guy that has me grappled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. He has to make a wisdom save of 14 or greater. Better yet, he has to
Okay.
fail it.
As a natural 1.
Hey, all right. So he takes all of that damage plus
3d6 psychic, right?
Yeah, it's 46 psychic because I did 2nd level, and
Will be frightened, I believe.
yeah, I'm reading the rest of it. Must immediately use its reaction if available to move
That's
its full speed away from me. So would he let go of me?
he used his reaction as an opportunity attack.
Fuck. Okay. Well, yep. No, he did. All right. So he takes 46 though, all the same.
Yep.
Did I attack with WoW on my 2nd turn? I think I only used
He
the
was
reaction.
holding. You did attack
No,
with him.
no, I did. Okay, I did.
Yep.
Never mind. I did.
All right.
I
18
did him
damage.
first and then did my. Damn.
Let me make sure there's nothing else that he does. Creature doesn't. No. Yeah, that's
I
all.
don't think so.
Bonus action. I don't know. Can I make a check to see if I see anyone else on my, ally in the fog?
Yeah.
Or if
I'll
anyone's
make a
close
perception
enough,
check
you know?
with disadvantage
Okay.
to inspire. I'm assuming was what the follow up is.
Yep, exactly. So let's see. I'll just
So
roll
like
2 20s and
it's gonna
see
be
what's
hard.
lower.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
15. Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
no.
that one. Yep,
Yep.
no. All right. No, I guess that's it.
You're not with the fog cloud. All right, Quoben. As you did affect him, as you were able to speak into its mind, its feeble one mind.
I don't have disadvantage on attacking the thing, right?
Correct. You have a speed of 0.
0 speed. and I gotta get away. I do a strength check if I want to leave, but I don't want to leave because
Correct.
and I didn't get bonus action
Sorry.
from Danny, right?
Until the grapple ends, the creature is restrained, which does give you a disadvantage on dex saves,
restrained is
and attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage. So
it's not grappled, which is way worse.
That is way worse.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know why they don't just combine grappled and restrained. I feel like they're very similar and just confusing.
Almost the same exact fucking thing. Shit. Well, that's different. I was planning on being grappled.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
tough.
stupid because the text here says, and then the target is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the creature is restrained. So
Get on that, wizards.
Yeah,
Yep.
wizards.
Fucking
You
wizards.
Watsy motherfuckers.
Trash cans.
yeah, catch us
We
next
should
week
switch
on
to-
Wizards of the Roast.
Oh, I could go on. Fucking Jesus.
All right. I guess my move is to make an athletics check.
All right, DC 16 to break free.
Get it.
Straight roll. So
18. Let's go.
18, you are free.
I fucking headbutt its face, punch it in the eye, and like slither away my out of its stupid little, not even having arms ass.
Its ass has no arms.
All right, so you still have all your movement and a bonus.
I have no bonus actions as we went over earlier.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not gonna leave, so I'm
All right.
I'm unrestrained.
You're gonna get
All right, he's going to try
restrained.
and restrain you again
No, it's not.
for a natural 2 as he goes frustrated as you're in this battle with this giant
Fucking
snake.
just slap his face as he's coming this time. Like, get out of here. Put his teeth
The
in
one
the
that-
dirt.
His grappling surge is going to bite with advantage for a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Have we done any damage?
For 11 piercing damage.
Pim has.
Shit. I've done
WoW
some damage. Yeah.
And this one is going to turn to Sphing and try and constrict for a natural 3.
This
So
cloud.
does he get disadvantage?
Blindside.
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
You got to drop that spell,
Sting-
girl. You got to drop
Sting-
that.
Yeah, that's
Is it up? You are up.
That's a reaction, right? To drop a spell.
Yeah.
Bonus action, I think, to drop a spell
It's a bonus action.
I think it's reaction.
on your turn too.
D5e drop concentration. I think you can do it not on your turn.
It might be at will.
I think it might, yeah.
Consider it's a free action.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'll drop it. It goes boop.
Free actions are like the same as item interactions, so you just kind of get
Yep.
one on your turn. So
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna. I guess stab this bitch in the gizzard.
Stab him in the gizzard.
And the wizard lizard.
19.
plus
Hell yeah,
enough.
that's gonna hit.
I'm gonna mark him as my favorite.
Bing, you have
foe.
disadvantage, right?
No, I have
Was
disadvantage.
Restrained.
No, he didn't hit.
Oh,
He rolled a 2.
wait, who else was
Yeah.
restrained?
Sir,
Surge.
Yeah.
Surge. Got it.
All right,
Sorry.
he is favored foe, and mark him red for that.
let me mark favorite foe on my dingus here.
Hans Bingus.
On my dingus. I don't know what I'm rolling. Fuck, I'll just roll it in here. I think it's a D8 plus a D4.
Okay.
Is it a D4 for favorite foe? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm retarded.
Who's taking damage? Just
Who
Surge
has
and me?
taken damage?
7, nice.
I've taken damage, and I think
It's
that's
more
it.
than that. Hang on.
7 plus what?
I'm looking.
Your regular attack damage, right?
Yes, short sword is. I gotta re-roll that. It's a D6 plus 3. So it's a D6 and a D4 for favored foe.
Got it.
7 plus 3, 10. Bonus
All
action,
right.
wow, attack.
Yep.
We should be getting advantage. No, we're not flanking. Wow doesn't hit.
3 does a miss. All right. Pem, you're up.
Are we
Fog
flanking?
dissipates.
Are we flanking with E. coli?
I don't have him out here. I need to make unique creatures.
So he was in this spot where I was, is where I dismounted him from. So that'd be flanking or no, because he doesn't really attack.
I'll say no, just because he's not attacking.
Okay.
He just sits there and looks handsome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Covered in his
All right.
all of his armor.
Pem.
Okay, I am going to Burning Hands in front. And it's a DC 13 dex save.
All right. And you are able to just get him, even though he's constricting surge, because he's huge.
I was going to
That-
ask. Thank you.
Is a 17, so half damage.
Okay. It's a 3d6. Eight.
Nice.
And
Scorch
I will
him
have
good.
my Flame Seed. It's +5 to hit, so do my Wildfire. 18 to hit.
18, that will.
2d6, or is it 1d6? I think it's 1d6 plus 2. Shit.
I think it's 1 for the flame seed and 2 for
Yeah,
the...
it is. Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 2. Oh,
One
fuck, I
for
think I
the
dropped-
flames.
We'll take the first one.
Yeah,
So
6.
4, yeah.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Lionel.
All right, I'm gonna try to take another shot at this guy here. Mountain, hit him. Ugh. 13.
13 hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh.
All right. And that obey. 7 points of piercing with an additional. Go away. 7 points, so 14 total points of pierce. Or
Nice.
7 points, or it's actually all force damage.
Yeah, it's all 4 says. That'll do it as like rears back to look like it's gonna bite Surge as it's constricting him and just basically shatter its skull with
Awesome.
force damage.
Are you still?
Oh, that does it? Nice.
Does
Yep.
that free you, Quoben?
He's freed.
Okay.
Not Quoben. Surge. And Quoben got out. Yep.
I
Everyone's
got
free
out.
right now.
Oh, okay, great. Then I'm gonna go ahead and give him a bonus action help,
Yes.
and just say, "Watch your left, sir," and just give him a bonus action.
Left. Yeah.
Awesome.
Come on my left. See what happens.
Surge.
Watch my left.
All right. Let me see where I'm at here now.
I can't wait. Can we take a crit on this next attack?
I am going to move 35 feet to the right. And actually,
Okay.
maybe just 30. Let me see. And I will cast. Let's see.
Do you need me to move?
Yeah.
If you measure, I can move him.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my skills. I'm going to cast. What's the range on? Yeah, 60 feet? Okay, cool. No, I'll move myself. Sorry. I'll move 30 feet to the right here. That's however far. So about to here. And I will cast Fairy Fire at the snake engaged with Coben up there. Oh, I'm on top of the tree. How to do that? So Fairy Fire, he makes. What do you call it? A
Dex save, I think.
Yes.
17.
That saves. Yep. Damn it.
These
Bonus.
boys are quick.
Yep. Bonus action. I will give some bardic inspiration to Coben. Say.
All right.
Feel a big swing.
Damage to
coming.
the enemy's chant from Surge and a bonus action help coming to your turn as you grip your moon hammer with a help and an inspiration under your belt, and you're
then
free
I
from the
cast
grapple.
inflict wounds at level 2.
All right. With advantage, you get to roll to attack. I think.
Alright.
Wait. No.
Yes.
Yeah, with the help. Yes. That will hit.
17 to hit.
That does.
And that's 4d10 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Jesus.
I can't roll. Oh, I can roll over here. I can't roll in TaleSpire.
Honestly, just roll in D&D Beyond because Connor's screen capping the stuff for stream, so it kind of just works out.
27 necrotic damage.
As you one hand the hammer, and then just like your hand turns like to this black shadow magic, as you just grab onto the snake and just hear it just hisses. And it seems that one looks pretty fucked up.
That's what I was going for.
And it's gonna pretty fucked up try to constrict you again. Natural 2.
No.
This other one going for Sphing.
Bring it on, bitch.
That's a 25 to hit.
Ow,
so
bitch.
it is going to constrict you, and you're going to take D8s of damage plus 4. So 14 bludgeoning as it wraps around and starts crushing your bones. But you are up. Pem on deck.
Good fucking god. I need to get out of here. Can I...
You're grab strained.
Yeah, is it strength save?
Yeah.
You can make a athletics check to break free or an acrobatics to slip free.
And you slip right by.
Acrobatics. Oh fuck, that's a 13. Okay,
DC 16.
And that's my action to do that?
Yep.
Val!
Still bonus.
Help! And I was gonna attack.
Wow.
For its D20 plus 2 plus my proficiency bonus. That hits. For an amount of damage, it is...
Doesn't he roll 8?
That's equal eye. 1d8 plus 2 plus PB.
Yeah.
D8. That's a 7 plus 2 plus 2, 11.
All right.
Quick maths.
Quick maths.
Pam, you're up.
And
You see
yeah, that's fine.
Sphinx being constricted as Wow's leaping at him, trying to rip him free, and is tearing at the flesh of the snake.
Okay. I think I will go ahead and cast, I guess, produce flame and throw it at the snake that's constricting Fing.
All right, the one near Quoben or the one...
The one constricting
I
Fing.
got you. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see here. So I'll produce flame and throw that. It's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's 1d8 damage. 4.
All right.
I'll bonus action command my
Flame Seedum.
flame seedum. Yeah, the old flame seed.
I guess we just have a
20 to
moving
hit.
turret with your class. Yeah, that hits. Sick.
All right. So 1d6 plus 2. 5.
3.
And that's my turn.
All right, Lionel.
All right, I'm gonna go for this closest one with my bow, and I'm going to shoot it for a 21 to hit.
That will.
7 again on the initial with my sneak attack is an additional 6, so 13 points of damage on the
right.
snake.
That one is looking pretty fucked. They're both looking pretty hurt.
And Quoben's way up there, huh?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and give a help to Schwing, and I'll say, I've heard its backside. It's distracted. And I'll go ahead and give him a little advantage on his next hit.
All right. As bonus action help,
Loves
you.
hurting the backside.
Surge.
Only thing to hurt.
He thick.
I will take out my new fancy crossbow that I bought during our months of downtime. And I'll say, Lionel, you got a bow, but check this out. And I'll aim.
This bitch.
I'll aim
His
my
fucking,
crossbow at
artifact bow.
Which one? The one, yeah, the one grappling sphinx over there.
It shoots
All right.
pure force magic.
Where?
And he can talk to the stars with it, and you're like, look at my metal and string.
So what? +4 to hit on this. I crit in D&D Beyond.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
20.
you did show me, huh?
Yeah, I showed you. So
So I was gonna. What we should do with crits now is it's easier to just roll the damage and then we'll just double it. So just roll it normal, then we'll just double the damage.
Okay.
Doing the math of everything else. I was watching an episode, it slows down, so we're just gonna double it.
all right. So it's 2d8 plus 2 doubled, or no, 2d8 doubled plus 2.
Yeah.
Roll the
the
regular
thing and then
damage.
double it.
Roll the
Just
regular damage.
roll-
Like click
don't
damage
think about
roll
it
in
too
D&D
hard.
Beyond, and then we double the damage.
Okay.
It slows it down
Well-
too. Let's go back.
Well, no, because D&D Beyond
Connor,
like
just be
took
better,
into
would
account.
ya?
I'm hitting it. I'm saying D&D Beyond
Just
took
hit
into
the fucking
account the
button.
thing.
12 times
24.
2.
Yes. 12 times
it?
2. 24.
You did 12
it.
damage? Holy shit. I guess it's 1d10, right?
It's 2d8.
The crossbow?
No, I'm sorry. It was 1d8, and crit made it 2d8. That's what it was.
Oh, you're saying D&D Beyond already knows that it crit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was trying
Oh,
to say. So
let's just do crits that way then. All right, it did that much damage.
all right,
easy
yeah,
I
so
think it was
12
easier when
damage.
we just did it the other way.
A full dice plus
Seems-
whatever dice, whatever you roll.
Let's stop talking about it.
All right, is enough? As you just with your first shot of your crossbow, just pierces through and releasing Sphing as it is dead.
What?
Shit! Oh, my neck! Oh!
And I'm just gonna lay on the ground.
All right, you still have a bonus action and movement.
Let's see. Movement. I'll move over to Sphing as far as 35 feet gets me. Yeah, that's close enough. And I'll say, Sphing, see this crossbow? It's pretty good, yeah?
I'm
But not as good
still
as
covered in-
Corbin's about to do against the snake. And I'll give him another bardic inspiration.
I already have one.
Oh, I didn't use it.
I haven't used it yet.
It's the same
But he
one.
still says
Yeah,
All right, Quob.
got it. Yeah, I try to, hit it with my big thing.
Hit it with your big thing.
Hey.
I hit it with my big thing for plus a d6. Which, how do you roll? Just a dice? And I don't know how to use D&D Beyond's dice.
In the
roll.
little bottom left, it
Left
looks like a
side.
D20. Yeah.
Roll. 14?
That hits.
It worked. For 10 fucking hammer damage.
Nice.
10 squash points, please.
It is within an inch of its life as it is going to fire
Try
back
me,
at you
bitch. Try me.
with a bite. Or sorry, constriction. Which that is definitely going to hit 22 or something. For 17 bludgeoning.
For 17, I'm down.
That's Quoven is constricted.
I've got it. Boom.
You just see Quoven wrapped up and is being constricted as the snake is kind of like going to bite it. Sphinx. Everyone is up before him, so Sphinx.
I cast Fog Cloud on Coben. No, I'm kidding. I get up. I stand up.
I get knocked
I
down.
look like shit.
I look like shit.
I get knocked down. I look like shit. I'm gonna feline agility this bitch.
All right.
And I don't think WoW is gonna be able to get there. It's 40 feet of movement. Can WoW get there?
Yes.
To attack?
He's got to go. Yep.
No.
No. Okay. He'll move, but I'm gonna double whack.
The old double whack.
16 and
16 does hit.
All you have to do is an inch of life.
and that 24 minus 2.
Also,
no one can do that math.
Not as hard as doubling a crit.
All right.
That's
Doubles
18,
it for you.
18 damage plus the first strike gets a D. Oh no, he's not my favorite foe.
No, he's not. But take it away. That's enough damage.
2 swords. I just double thrust and the length of the snake, and just a huge gash, just like cut his belly open.
All right.
Baby
As-
snakes fall out.
A quiet falls on the forest.
I'm gonna go make sure.
Ow!
I'm gonna go
Like,
make sure Quoben's good.
I'm not good.
I'm gonna go lay down next to Coben.
I guess they would all have turns to come stabilize you. So Lionel, you can come over and try to medicine check stabilize.
14.
14, you are stable. No death save needed.
So I'm still unconscious though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe he just needs a little rest. Maybe a camp out for the night. Or for the rest of the day.
It's like 9 in the morning.
You know how Quoben gets when he doesn't get his rest.
He gets murdered. You know how he gets. After
He gets
beaten an
cranky.
inch of a
He
life,
picks a
he's
fight and he just gets murdered.
upset.
Make
Pick
sure
the fight. You're
his
supposed to take us around.
sleeping
this
bag
fight.
isn't lumpy this time. Maybe, you know? It seems like he was off during that fight. I'm just messing with you, Lionel.
You know that tent was perfect. He's going through something and I don't know what it is. But we'll get down to it. Perhaps it was the naked people at Pem's tribe.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Is there ever naked people at the tribe?
Nearly naked, right?
I didn't even notice.
How did you
Viet.
not? Okay.
If you don't mind helping him out, Pem, I don't have the skill set you do.
Well, perhaps we should have a long rest and hunt at night.
I do better at night.
You said doo-doo.
Determine whether or not the creature
I
is
Google.
nocturnal.
It is a
I Google that
nocturnal.
thing.
Is it
I'm
better?
fucking on the ground, zonked out of my mind.
And I'm
Drooling.
making
And you're
crushed.
giggling above
He's
me.
just
I'm
he's
fucking
face down, ass up on the ground.
like that little bend in my
Yeah.
back.
Like the
Just that
inchworm.
little like cartoon, like I'm fucking crumbled with my ass.
Yeah, and your ass is just to the sky.
You fucking stabilized me and didn't roll my ass over. You just left
like-
me there.
Cure wounds on you.
I can't do anything.
Well,
Do what you want.
Oh, I'm touching you.
I'm.
I'm curing the
You're at the perfect position for a touch.
He
I'm getting
consented. He
broke.
said, "Do what you want."
That's true.
I'm unconscious.
That's also true. What do we do here? Absolutely not. God damn it.
Do you need consent for cure wounds?
Not today, you don't.
He didn't sign a DNR, so he didn't sign one, so we can.
Oh,
DNR do not reach around? Like, what is he doing?
do not Rudy.
Do not
Do
Rudy.
not Rudy, dude.
No.
I hate this place.
Friends on the ground, knocked down from the snake.
Yeah, I'll give you some good old
The old reacher grabbers.
Yeah, roll your
Reach and
heal.
look.
The whole reach and look.
What is it? 1d8
The
plus
whole
3.
reach and look.
Yeah. Do we have?
5 health as Pem is cure wounds and touching you.
Where do I wake up with a hand on me?
Your face, on your cheek.
Hate snakes. I get out of this compromising position.
I told you they were hungry.
You walked us right into them.
I
At least we have
didn't think
dinner.
that-
Are they? Are they venomous snakes?
The silence of like the birds going off too.
Does anyone
So
know
good.
these type of snakes? Are they dangerous to eat? I mean, do they have valuable parts? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the wildlife.
Well, luckily, I prepped purify food and drink today. Instead of shield of faith or spiritual weapon, I prepped purify food and drink.
Wow.
All according to plan.
Oh, I feel terrible.
Should we rest here after the fight? I mean, I'm.
We just
in rough
started our
shape.
journey, didn't we? Like 2 hours ago?
We can take an hour. Make sure you're up to,
I can check that mask like you wanted me to. You know.
I could use 8 hours.
We've been awake.
Why
for
don't
like
we?
2.
He's looking 2 hours of walking. Yeah, I'm ready for a full sleep again.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw what was happening back there, but I was casting quite a lot of spells.
Perhaps we don't have to fully track it today. We can see where it's end up going, and then maybe tomorrow during the day we can.
Well, Thing was supposed to tell us if it's a nocturnal hunter or if it's
Well,
a...
look, if we rest for 8
daytime
hours
hunter.
now, it'll be 5 p.m., and that gives us still 7 hours in this day.
But is it better to catch it while it's sleeping, or while it's out hunting?
It'd be easier to find, not in a cave.
You know, I think we should take an hour and rest and continue the journey. Track it some more, see if we can't find out some more about the creature on our way. If we get close, we can rest, maybe attack at night.
We get close, you mean if it ambushes us?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like a rest now and some.
The
Hoping it
trail
later,
might
some
so
more
cold.
trip.
It's gonna have 8 hours to move about.
Not a full rest, a short rest, just for an hour.
Yeah.
I would like to persuade the group for a full rest.
I feel like it's too quickly to do a full rest again. We've just started.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's take a
Maybe-
short rest.
Maybe you shouldn't blow your load so quickly.
I'm going to try my best to start just a small fire to cook some of this snake meat for like a late breakfast, early lunch type thing.
Fucking snake and eggs.
Do you have any materials? Because I think just starting a fire is a survival check.
Oh,
5.
survival. If I fail, I fail. Yeah, I don't have any fun supplies to do it, but survival check. 4.
As you're just really struggling to just start a fire there, just
Yeah.
you're like, and you're looking at all
you
the
should take a long
smoldering
rest.
snakes and all the fire that Pem is just instantly throwing everywhere, and you're just like, can't quite get it.
I rolled the exact number I needed to get max health.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I rolled a 2 and a 3 on 2d10s.
I have
So
no
I'm
more
fucked.
health.
24 health.
Me neither. I'm out of hit dice too. And I have 13 health, which is below half.
Mr. Sphinx.
I'm gonna roll 2 hit dice.
Yeah.
I
help me
believe you
with
guys
this?
have Song of Rest too.
With this fire
Yeah,
here.
I will do that
I'll
too.
have-
That's a good. Thank you for reminding me. I usually do that when I can. I forgot to say it, but
You're going to identify my mask.
yep. I'm gonna do. Let me see what I can do, because if I take the short rest for the dice, am I still allowed to identify things, or how does the timing work on those?
Yeah, so you can play this Song of Rest over the half hour of what we said short rests are and help people out with that. And then you can ritual cast Identify for another 15 or use a spell slot.
Yeah. Well, if I could, I'd like to identify the coin that I picked up and the mask.
So
So
Yeah,
yeah,
get
you
some
take
short
a
rest.
full, you can take a full hour. So if anyone wants to do anything else,
Yeah.
I will ritual cast Purify Food and Drink, and all food that's non-magical within a 5-foot radius of me is cured of disease and impurities.
all right, beautiful. As the snake meat that Lionel's been cutting up is now purified of its imperfections and is very nice, tough but good to eat meat.
Fucking leather
As-
meat.
The coin is called a coin of delving, Connor, to add. And then the Moonstone Mask is called Moonstone Mask.
Interesting.
This is a moonstone mask. Did you not know?
You're terrible at this. I knew it was a moonstone mask.
Well, did you know some of
But
the
you also
finer
know the
things?
properties.
Let me tell you some of the finer things about this
And
mask.
this is
It's
the
a great
two people. The two people I handed this shit to are fucking just useless.
That's it.
Why am I here?
I'm so, one more time, Kirby. I'm sorry. Coin of what?
Delving, Delving.
Delving. Got it. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna.
So,
Oh, I would like to do also some
13.
scanning and teething of the snakes. I want to try to get some like
sure, make a survival check.
shit to raw materials. Survival's a big old fat 10.
10, with how big they are, in a half hour, you could cut up a lot of the skin, especially with Lionel getting a lot of the meat and already removing a lot of that stuff. You could get some big chunks of snake skin. The fangs are a little trickier, but
So just some skin.
yeah, with the 10.
Can you give me like a square footage so later we know like one piece of snake skin? Okay, is it a quarter inch or is it a fucking sheet?
Say like 10 feet of snake skin. Because they're
Do
fucking
yards
huge.
with fabric?
Like
Okay,
10
so
by 30.
3
4 yards of fabric.
square yards.
Sure.
4 square. Holy
they
shit,
say
that's a
yard.
magic carpet.
That's a lot of skin. You got it.
Okay. That's going on Eagle Eye for sure.
You like all that snake skin?
4 yards.
There's more where
of
that came from.
snake skin.
Bites, lip, winks, slaps.
Slaps own ass.
I don't even want the skin anymore. I just walk away from the
There's more
snake.
where that came from. Like, what the fuck was that?
What?
So over your hour of resting, identifying, playing songs, purifying food, and cooking, and skinning, you do hear an echo of a roar in the distance. Just,
The busiest short rest that anyone's ever rested.
it seems to be fairly far, but your hunch that it's a nocturnal creature is incorrect.
Did that sound nocturnal?
It sounds like it was awake. It sounded like it had pajamas on.
Can I roll for pajama sound?
Did these snakes have pajamas on?
The snakes did have pajamas.
The snakes have one of the big hats with like the droopy.
Aww,
That's snake
cute as
pajamas. Snake pajamas are just the droopy hat.
You guys are making it really hard for me to get this snake skin into my inventory. Just so you know. Also, I think we should sleep now and try
You
to.
think that was the beast?
Did you
Yeah.
hear that roar?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm tired.
I think it's a bad time to go to sleep right now. Does anyone else feel that way?
Yes, I think we should not be sleeping on a pile of dead snakes
I
while
would
a
like
monster
to
hunts.
sleep on the pile of dead snakes.
We've been awake for like 3 hours.
I mean, ish, technically. We did the meditation thing, so it's a semi-conscious state. I've really been awake for like 12 hours.
Like 100 years.
Like 100 years.
And I don't really sleep, I just kind of think.
Just kind of meditate.
So what would you guys like to do?
I'm against resting. We can't just rest.
No, the short rest was fine. I don't think we need a long rest either.
Yes, I also agree. I believe we should try to see where it's going next.
We can't wait all day every time a bump in the road happens.
Just trying to get 3 or 4 spell slots back.
Maybe.
What are spell slots?
We try to
The
find
guy who just has fairy fire.
I don't have a spell slot.
Well,
I'm a drow. I do
You're
stuff.
a loser.
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a healing potion.
You're a loser.
Loser.
Okay. Remove the healing potion. Roll 2d4.
I did. I got a 7.
Nice. +2. And yeah, what would you guys like to do?
We
still
need to go
pretty
on the
hurt.
trail.
Yeah, I want to go towards the sound. I'll convince Sphinx to take us.
Thing in the next, if we encounter something, just stay back. Don't you have a bow?
Yeah, I'm not as good with it, but
Just stay back. You're not as good if you're dead. That's worse.
that's true.
It'll be fine. I run in valiantly, and everything would work out fine, even though I've made some choices this morning. I made some choices on what to bring to combat.
Okay,
On a
I'll
day
try.
in which
Stay
I
back.
knew we were going to chase down a giant monkey beast. And I was like, what if we get some bad food?
You know, I just remembered. We could take a long rest. I've got a new spell called Alarm that I could use so if the
Hey.
beast gets close.
We wake up and get mauled immediately.
Not right away.
I'm not tired.
I'm not tired either.
I have boo-boos.
Well, lick them.
How tired do you look? How hurt are you?
I can heal us some, but it's not worth right now. We need more.
Okay, okay, we can do it later then. I guess we just keep tracking.
I've
Yeah.
got some spells ready to heal you if you're that hurt. Let me know, but
I'm okay for now.
Just stay back. Stay back.
Are
I'll
there
stay
any
back.
signs of a giant beast like this was around in terms of like maybe it climbs trees, maybe it left marks like bear marks or something
I mean,
like
we were
that?
following its tracks, so I'm sure there's still tracks
Yeah.
around.
The
Snake
snakes
pointed
have any
out that it went
videos in their cell phone.
into the trees, and like it, as large as it is, there's like breaks in the branches as it swing from tree to tree, even these large branches. So it is definitely big in size.
Okay. So I can climb.
I was about to point out the same thing.
Always so astute. Sir.
If we have the trail, let's just continue following it.
Exactly.
Guys, there's a whole chicken over here. A whole cooked chicken behind this tree.
That's a tiger.
Oh. Alright, let's keep going.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow. I'll
Oh.
start following Sphinx. Oh,
No, you've got to go. I'm staying in the back. I'm gonna bring up the rear, and I'll
I tried
equal eye.
that and I got attacked immediately.
Sphinx, with all fairness, you're the tracker of the group.
Just don't lead us into the embrace of a four-armed monkey beast.
At least stay near me so you can help me as I try and track.
I'll do it. No, Sphinx it's fine. I'll lead the way.
All right,
Okay,
whoever's
I'll-
leading, make a survival check.
I was told by Coben to stay back, so I'm just gonna stay back.
I was over it. You're
And I
indecisive.
think Lionel's
Natural one?
helping, so
Oh, is it advantage?
with advantage.
Yeah, I was helping.
Thank fuck.
15.
15, much better.
Look, natural ones are bad.
As you're going through the forest, this time
not
though,
good.
you're taking every spider web on the face in the front here, and
I wipe them all on Lionel next to me. Oh,
I start rolling it, collecting some of it.
as you breach a tree line here, it reveals this large, like, stone, looks like ancient, almost like stone structure that looks like the part of a elk head as kind of reaches to the sky, and part of the antlers of the elk kind of veer off, but mostly broken on the right side and due to weather. And there's a lot of foliage and vines and stuff growing on us, and it looks to be, from here you guys can see, especially with your passive perception, Quoven up front, you guys all hear the roars getting louder coming from the top.
plural?
Multiple, as in multiple roars, not at the same time, but
Oh, I
As
was
you're
like,
getting
oh,
closer.
we gotta go.
Yeah.
Quoven, you see like almost like there's some sort of anger as there's just large stones being thrown off the top. And in this structure, there is another adjacent kind of hill and crushed, like fallen structure. There's a rope bridge, looks really sketchy. Or so there's that option to get there, or you can climb the elk not statue. I keep saying statue. The elk structure as well. So it looks like it goes up about 100 feet, and then there's a little rope ladder kind of dangling off that then takes you up, and then you can take stairs all up to the top. But with the erosion of stuff below that, it's hard to get there.
Lionel, I believe our quarry is from around the area where the rocks are flying from.
Very astute, sir.
Yes. Not much can get past me when I'm in my element.
Oh, never.
It appears there's a bridge and we could just climb it, I think.
Do you
bridge
believe
doesn't-
that's the best idea, sir?
I think the bridge may not be trustworthy.
It was
Is there a different way of cross?
Well, we could just climb the face. What, are you not up for a climb? Lionel, sometimes on an adventure, you must take life by the hands and lead yourself towards fate.
I'll look at the face of this climb. Is it intimidating, or is it?
It's an
Does it seem
intimidating climb, but it looks
Okay.
doable. Just with all the vines and stuff, there's enough to grab onto, but it goes up about 100 feet before you see this sketchy little like rope ladder just dangling, like half broken, that leads up to a spot where there is actual like stairs.
Oh, suppose you're right, sir.
Of course I'm right.
But yeah, it's about 100 feet of a sheer face climb.
Everyone feeling spry?
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Let me find a spot to tie up Eagle Eye. Maybe leave him some food and some water. I don't know how long this is going to take. Dismount. When we get there, tie him up somewhere safe, hidden.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get to where we're at?
Well, we're already here.
What do you mean?
No,
like
no.
where you were?
How long does it take to get to where we're at? We're already here.
I said, how long did it take?
Oh.
Probably another hour and a half, 2 hours of
Okay.
travel from where you guys just were when you
Okay.
fought the snakes.
Gotcha.
It's like a midday now after your after the rest. So
I go help Sving with E. coli because I'm taking a liking to E. coli. And I'll give him his little pets and pats and make sure he's got enough food. And
Thank you so much.
Oh yes, he's a good friend of ours.
Yeah. He's good. Aren't you, Eagle Eye? Now scratch him under his beard. Like his lizard bearded dragon beard.
I love it.
just the tongue.
Okay, so up.
I suppose
Yes,
up it is.
I mean, if we follow the flying rocks, seems to be our best lead.
Up it is.
Another
Oh my god.
just crushes into some trees.
How big
you
are these
guys
rocks?
ready?
Are they like watermelon size or are they like boulder sized?
They're about the size of a medium person.
Holy
So they're crushing trees.
I hope you guys are ready for your first hunt. It should be a good time.
Sorry, our first what?
What did you hear?
Nothing. No, not important.
Good.
Have you not been on a hunt?
And I'll scurry up. I'll just start.
Hunt.
I'll be the first one to
no,
start climbing. Then on that note.
This is my
Oh.
first.
All right, and I think you
While-
as a
even
cat have-
while they're talking, I'm just gone. I'm going.
yeah,
They
you
can
have
their
a climb
conversation.
speed, right?
Uh,
As
yes, I think so.
it's Baxi.
I'm gonna pat Lionel. Don't worry. You can do it, and I'll guidance you.
Right.
I'll climb too. I'll go after Sving if he's. I'm here for it. I'll get my ass fucking clobbered again in 2 turns and die. I don't know.
You have a climbing speed of 20
Climbing
feet.
speed of
So
20 feet. Yeah.
yep. So you see Sphinx. You don't even need to roll as you just have climbing speed. As you just you take about 30 seconds and you can just.
I'll get about
Okay.
halfway up and check. And when I
Oh.
see that they're still like on the ground, I'll fucking hang with one hand and be like, guys, come on! And just like hang here,
Yeah.
hang out until they get about halfway up.
I'll look at Pem. I'm like, Pem, after you.
I'll lead the way of the not climb speeders.
Can I
All right,
turn
make an athletics
into
check.
a goat of the mountain?
Oh!
And is that?
Yes!
Can I mountain
yeah.
goat it up?
I'll allow you to mountain goat it. Yeah.
That's not
Can I
good.
get up there and drop a rope? Like I don't know how long it takes, but
8.
Hey,
I mean,
goat.
it's 100 feet. We said, right? I don't even
Good.
know if you have that much rope on you
Pretty
or
tall.
wood.
We all have
Because-
rope, so
Does a goat have a climbing speed?
Honestly, mountain goats could fucking do that pretty easily. They're kind
Yeah.
of insane. They can
He's
climb
standing
like
on like the
sheer
tiniest little
face.
nub. Yeah, he's just like got his little things on a nub, and he's like, "What?" He's just standing up on a wall. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yep.
He
Just
just
standing.
Sting looks down and sees Pim, and then looks back up, and there's a goat. Just
don't
Yep.
stand, all right?
They
fucking
just
there.
stand on the wall.
On the rope ladder somehow, just like
meh.
8 on the athletics check as you're getting up a little bit. It's like, oh, you're just you're grabbing vines that kind of pull, and then you go to grab one rock as it just and slips. Make a strength save to hold on.
Girls have been really bad. This one's fine though. 19.
19 as you just kind of slide down about 10 feet before getting another hold. And you look down, still about halfway up, but
It's exciting.
insight check. Is he fucking scared?
Insight.
Go for it.
21.
No, dude, he's wild right now.
He's
more
getting into it. Nice.
He was more
he
scared
feels like
of
he's
the
finally on an
nakedness.
adventure. Yeah, no, he's a complicated person.
Can I make a check on the climbing wall to see if there are ways where I can use my acrobatics instead of straight up climbing? Or
Sure. Well, instead of just doing the straight roll of athletics, we'll do a perception or investigation check to look for like basically another route, like a mountain climbing route.
Yeah. Okay.
Look for an acrobatics route.
18.
Yeah, I think
18. Yeah, I'll allow you to you spot like just do the visual. Like, okay, I think if I do that, I could use those moves, and I'll allow an acrobatics check. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel like Quoben thinks he's on a righteous quest.
A 12.
It's really driving him.
12. Yeah, you get up to about halfway where Quoben is. You're like, oh, and but it's 2 checks to get all the way up, as you guys are both half.
Well, it's
Surge.
almost down. I'd give him guidance again.
Oh yeah, I didn't use guidance on that. Okay.
And Surge, what are you doing?
I'll swing over and pat him. We're doing great.
I'm standing at the bottom of the cliff, and I'm just pulling up my loot, and I'm plucking away at a
Jesus
song.
Christ, dude.
And I'm waiting to see if anyone fails the first checks, but
Okay.
this is a magical loot, and I'm getting ready to cast Fly because I can do that apparently. So if I see anyone start to go, I'm going to cast Fly and pick them up.
You have the as you have your loot out ready, just watching below, just almost like a cocked gun, as another hold fails on you, Quoben. Just about 3 feet from the rope ladder, as the mountain goat and cat like Sming's got a hand out. Come on, as you slip and make a strength save to grab a hold.
15.
15, nice. As again, you fall back. And you look back, and now you're 100 feet up as you look down, just like as the wind now is. But you are able to save and not plummet.
I love that I'm good at athletics, and I rolled a 2 and a 3. Like I have a +5 to these climbing checks, and like I rolled a 2 and a 3.
All right, Lionel.
That's good.
I'm gonna roll my guidance first. +4. Dope.
Respect.
Nice. 24 total.
Yep. As you do the one thing where you like grab a hold and then twist and grab put the little foot anchor, and then.
Nice. I'll also use the hook of my cane sword to get like a high reaching spot.
And you're all able to get to the rope ladder.
That's
and
pretty
get to the top.
impressive. As I'm watching Lionel do this,
You get to the top. There's Fing and a mountain goat and Lionel and Quoben, and then you guys all like kind of simultaneously like good job. You look down and Surge is down there.
Surge, you're going to have to come at some point. You're gonna have to come at some point.
I just start flying
with his guitar.
I'm just
just legit just air guitar your way up.
Hell yeah.
As you float up.
I'm flying.
Hell yeah.
That's
I
great.
was gonna say, what riff are you singing right now? But that is it. That's the one.
I'm flying. And I think that lasts for an hour, right?
Fly? No, I think concentration is 10 minutes. Let me.
I think it is 10 minutes.
Oh, you're right.
Up to 10
I feel
minutes.
like that's
10 minutes.
Surge, I feel like that was just against the mood,
The spirit of adventure.
the spirit of adventure.
What's
As
more
I'm
adventurous
brushing
than
myself
flying
off
through the air?
And
He says as he
repolishing some
just-
spots of Quoben's armor.
Yeah, and I'm letting it happen, and like I have the most like bulgy vein hands right now after all that. Like I'm
Just pumped up.
I'm pumped as shit. I was brute forcing my way up a fucking wall.
I'm patting his sweat off his forehead.
Yeah, it was against the spirit of the adventure.
Coben, have you ever flown before?
No, why would I fly?
That was my first time, and it was amazing. It was more adventurous than climbing a wall.
That was your first time, and all you did was slowly float and then sit back on the ground?
Do you want to try
Serge,
it?
we must work on this.
Do you want to try it?
That's a
Serge, why don't you go ahead and take a look around where the rocks are coming from, and then come back?
Yeah.
Wait, is he by
I
the
can do that.
Is he by the edge still?
So
I
I
want
do
to push
have
Serge off the ledge.
I'm like off of the cliff, so I don't know.
you
You'd
guys
have
are
to
pretty
reach over
close
the
to the
cliff.
top, so climbing
Well,
up.
as soon as you come in and put your feet down, I just want to shove your ass off again. At least give you some kind of adventure. instead of this
I would
boring
swat that
stuff.
away. I would contest
Oh.
that somehow. I wouldn't
All
let
right,
him just
let's
push
go.
me.
Did we make it to the top yet? I thought we were still by the rope.
So there's so you guys climbed up to a little rope ladder area where then you're able to get to like a little section.
Okay.
But you're still about 50 feet from the top, and the roars now are like way clear, and the rocks you can just hear like the crunching, and they just.
I think maybe we should camp here on this cliff face all night, and or all day, Raz.
We
And
just put ourselves closer to the danger, and you want to go.
You
to
guys are about within 100 feet of where the rocks are coming from. Like,
yeah, that's no big deal. I mean,
I shoved Serge off the cliff.
Doesn't
Nice.
matter. I'm flying.
I know, but I just want like this moment where you go like.
Anytime you want to try flying, let me know.
Maybe later. I've climbed.
a
Did you
thrill.
see how exciting that climb was?
I want to fly, and I just jump off the cliff. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Holy shit!
I would have
That
got
was
you.
such a swing.
Yeah.
well, as we sit
Yeah.
at this level,
Whatever this is.
within the roars and earshot of this creature's that you have not spotted yet, but have heard and seen the debris of its destruction.
Yes.
We'll stop here for today and continue next week with your approach on the beast.
Not
Next
weeks.
session.
Oh yes, next session, which will be
Not next
December.
week after.
This is the last.
Is that December
yeah.
already? It is
February.
December. The first December of the
It
day.
will be the 1st of December. So
Have
Oh,
a
yeah.
wonderful
Calendar.
Thanksgiving if y'all celebrate it.
yep,
And
have a
if you
good
don't,
Turkey Day.
Have a good
Don't fucking
rest
do
of the
it.
month.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
fuck
All
yeah,
right.
dude. Good sesh and peace out, stream. See you next
Night stream.
month.
Goodbye.
adios.
Ta-ta.
What's up?